tempting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, and you need that. When you're playing a character like Bayonetta who struggles with other players never approaching you,
yes,
and you have to approach, then you have to have that. You have to be like, what is my character's weakness, and how am I going to completely negate that? And here it is.
Yeah, we're jumping into it.
Yeah, game 1, Xero versus Lima.
Still best of 3, of course.
Yeah. So
and this
best of 3 could be a super quick set. Might go the distance.
Yeah. And yeah, something we're definitely going to see here is both these characters want to be in the air. However, I think approaching in the air is something that Lima does really well. We already see a pretty good combo out of that.
Yeah, and bats within, not even taking big damage coming on the way down.
Yeah, and that, of course, that is the patented Bayo weakness of having that end leg when she lands. But of course, if she can get you even higher, then it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Xero holding onto the stock here.
Oh, I heard about this. Money Mike was talking about this, one of our resident Bayonetta players, where you can SDI out of the PK Fire and then use the end hit to Witch Time. Ness might be already running towards you, and you just get a punish for that.
Yeah, and of course, while Witch Time is active, you have full body invincibility. So just being able to run through that side B is so potent.
Yeah, that's such a good matchup check, good matchup knowledge, and it's really going to be on Xero to understand that. But Xero finding the back throw and evening up the stock count, only at mid% right now.
Yeah, not the worst. And of course, Bayonetta being the character that definitely has to kill, the incentive to kill is way bigger just because the options she has are not as simple as a Ness back air, for instance.
Yeah. Okay, Xero going to be able to get back from a very low position.
Yeah.
Still huge favor into Lima's percentage. Catching air dodges and thinks, wow, just an up smash.
Yeah. Saying you're approaching me a little bit too unconsciously. Take this fist.
Yeah.
Okay. Good little starter there. How much can you get out of this?
Yeah, really solid damage. Almost 50% just off of one combo. And keeps finding these up tilts in different ways to start these combos in the air.
There was the Witch Time again, finding a little grab off of it. Okay. The Xero on this last stock.
Again. Xero going to really have to watch when he PK fires.
Yeah. It is a tool you might definitely want to use against Bayonetta's recovery just instinctively. Oh, wow.
Jeez, yeah.
Just pulling you down.
Taking advantage of kind of that stall that Xero was doing with the PK flash. Was trying to take the recovery a little bit slower, a little bit lower.
Yeah.
But Lima was ready for it. Was just like, you know what? I only need the one stock. I'm just going to carry off the left.
Exactly. Yeah. I think Bayonetta, when recovering with her up B sticking a little bit above ledge, it's like a very tempting target for PK Fire because it's very good at catching that ledge there, leading to kills. And I'm not sure how you would down B from that angle, but I definitely know Lima would figure it out.
Yes. Yeah, Lima on top of it. But going into game number 2, see if Xero learned and is going to adapt here.
Yeah.
Going to Kalos.
Yeah. I think here at least you got some more survivability off the top and whatnot. Even some more on the sides, so just a bigger stage, and you can kind of cover more landing options, I would say, in that center.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see much on the recovery side if Lima's going to be kind of coming in from low.
Yeah.
Don't know if the yo-yo is going to be maybe more potent here because you can't slide in from under the stage or anything like that. But
yeah, we just saw another interaction. What led to that little damage bit on Xero there was he tried to beat out the ADK with a forward air.
Okay.
And ADK just beat it out.
Oh, wow. Wow, great catch coming out from Lima. And that's a pretty early stock, only 67%.
Yeah, and Ness is no... sorry. He's definitely familiar with killing early, and he might be able to pull something out here. But Kalos definitely giving a lot of options to Lima to get back to stage.
Yeah, holding onto that ledge, just clinging to it. I was thinking maybe the yo-yo going off without being able to go under was going to help, but it doesn't seem to be the case, kind of backfiring with that ledge cling.
Yeah.
And yeah, Lima just throwing out a million up tilts, just being like, one of these is going to hit. It's fine.
Yeah. You also see the yo-yo kind of losing its effectiveness when Lima is able to just jump full way around it. Getting a lot of percent off of that, too.
Oh, the up air not fully connecting, but yeah, no witch time there. Or the witch time attempt, but didn't really work.
Not really sure what happened there. Just getting caught by the yo-yo. But with 127% of bleed build up here.
With the witch time.
Oh, no!
Oh, okay. That was great for Xero.
Yeah.
Just kind of an interesting kind of conversion there where it didn't quite work out the way Lima wanted.
Just a little bit too far down, but thankfully it did take the stock from Xero either way. But now he's got he lost all that percent he built up. Let's see if he can do it again, though.
Ooh,
oh
gaining it back. This might even be it.
Oh.
No, okay. Not going to be able to get it.
Well, he plays
Try
safe.
it again.
Deciding, I'm just going to get back to safe before you do and count on my ledge trapping ability to take the stock.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, didn't take the stock, but 80% damage just from that whole sequence.
What else we're talking about? Oh, whoa. He went for it. This,
okay.
just a grab.
Yeah, just a grab, but I like that instead of committing to a smash attack and then getting punished for it.
Not going to quite do it. Of course, the slowdown from the Witch Twist also actually helps out the opponent by not getting sent nearly as far.
And that back air is going to take it.
That's going to seal it out.
Yeah, that's going to be the set for Lima. Looking good.
Yeah.
First seed, moving on.
Yeah, no, amazing stuff from both the players there. We saw a little bit of tomfoolery, which is always good. I love a little bit of tomfoolery in my Smash matches.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Smash is about. I think is just a little goofiness. You know, maybe a knee slapper here or there.
Yeah.
And some tomfoolery.
But that is Lima moving on to top 32. And I think sending Xero down to play looks like Matador for top 32.
Okay, yeah. Matador also, I believe, got upset in bracket.
Yeah. It looks like he was by Drew 2.
Yeah. Drew 2 taking that set. Not sure if Drew 2 got out of bracket or not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. He has to play Nova Star and Losers. He unfortunately fell to Smash Bros.
Okay. I do see Clique sitting down now.
Okay.
Not sure who the opponent is just yet. See if we can find that match.
I was talking to him, but I didn't actually get his tag.
Okay.
I know he was, I think, seeded 70th. That's the only bit of information I've got on him so far.
Okay, so that would, again, we were talking about Clique a little bit earlier. If you weren't here, Clique is a very, 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 very good young Link main from the Sova area who is just one of the best players in the state of Virginia.
Absolutely.
Just such a smart player, such a patient player, and just incredibly talented. Basically, very, very rarely drops a set. Sometimes maybe like 2, maybe 3 sets an entire season.
Yeah.
You'll see him drop.
No, it's amazing to see him watch and develop this character like young Link, who, on paper, you assume you know his tools. You're like, yeah, this is young Link. This is what he does. He struggles recovering sometimes, but he's got the good long range and good up close quarters. And then you're like, oh wait, that's not what's happening. Clique is excelling in all those areas. It's like, what's he doing? It feels like he's not even playing the same character sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like his opponent is Xsylem.
Okay.
I'm going to say it that way. But is going to be playing the Sora. So, yeah.
Xsylem, maybe?
Xsylem. I'd go with Xsylem.
Soaring Xsylem. All right, playing Sora. And interestingly enough, talking about Clique barely dropping a set. One of 3 sets that Clique dropped in his RVA Smash season was to Treehouse, a Sora player.
Yeah.
So, gonna see what Xsylem here has in store for Clique.
Yeah. Now, I'd say on paper, a character like Sora is fairly slow in the air, might have a little bit of a hard time dealing with those projectiles on approach. Though, it goes the same way against edge guarding, where all of the opportunities in Sora's favor to kind of gimp and take stocks early. But as we say that here, Xsylem's already at almost kill percent. If he doesn't watch his stock, it might advantage.
And there it is, catching a forward air, just getting caught jumping.
Yeah. And it's like those type of kills, it's like, you don't see them a lot because they're just plain out call-outs, but they don't look that special when they happen. But it's like, that was an amazing kill in terms of momentum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Oh no, not when you see Sora running out of steam off stage, that's never a good thing.
No,
because Sora has so many opportunities to get back.
Yeah.
And so Clique, only 1 minute and 20 in, already up 3 stocks to 1.
Yeah. And Xsylem trying to find this kill here, but it's going to be a little bit difficult. Of course, Sora has to land pretty specific hitboxes out of the nair or forward air to get those kills, unless they get an edge guard, but we're just not seeing that right now. Oh, there's the drag down.
Yeah, Clique just really pushing advantage every time he gets a hit.
Yeah.
Already about 73%.
Xsylem is showing comfort going to ledge here out of those combos. which is helpful as a character like Sora, but just not going to be able to find it even a single stock there.
Was that an up-close boomerang?
I believe it was.
To a down air? Yeah, Clique is just kind of feeling himself. He's just like, yeah, time to kind of freestyle, hit as many projectiles into follow-ups as I can.
Yeah, there it is, man.
Yeah. Yep. And there's Clique sitting there thinking, yeah, Young Link's good. That's that's what he's sitting there thinking. It's like, yeah, I like Young Link.
I think it'd be a pretty safe bet to place to say we'll see another boomerang down air or up air by the end of today.
Yeah, something that we'll see if Clique does it this game. Something that we catch him doing a lot is going to be fire arrow into a down air on the platform. He's looking for that tech situation, and he is so good at setting that up. Yeah, I feel like you typically see it about once a set with Clique at least. The longer the set is, the more that you're going to see at least that attempted. And we'll see if that happens in game number 2 on this middle platform.
Yeah, choosing a bit of a smaller stage there. I probably agree with this pick from Xsylem.
Yeah.
I also think that Clique and PS2 are synonyms to each other.
Yeah, Young Link is just so good on that stage.
Oh, yeah. So good at just controlling not only the range, but the platforms, the way they're laid out. And, you know, being able to drift with that down air and covering an entire platform is such a good tool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of just changing it up anyways, too.
Yeah.
Being like, maybe you're comfortable on the stage, whatever. Maybe I get a small advantage here. Let's try Smashville. What's the worst that can happen? And so far, it's pretty even. Slight advantage for Clique.
Yeah, but already almost got the same percent he did that first game. So doing a little bit better here. As long as he doesn't lose this stock immediately, if he can hold this on.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, he was trying. It wasn't quite a fire arrow, but trying to find that tech situation on platform. But great forward smash coming out from Xsylem.
Yeah. Sometimes that move is a little bit devious to punish, but Xsylem showing us the ropes.
Yeah. Just jumping in off of ledge with a down air is Clique taking the first stock.
Yeah. The Lazaga is very good at covering that ledge there because catches neutral get up, usually catches jump there, but I like the little fade back that Clique did to get around it and actually able to punish the end leg too.
Yeah. Clique really good at just getting around all of these ledge guard attempts, edge guard attempts here from Xsylem. Clique very good on stage and off. And Clique just kind of taking it slow under the little house, but Xsylem comes in, finds the conversion, and it takes Clique off the top.
Tell him, Clique, we got a game on our hands. Let's play like it is one.
Yeah. Runs in for the dash grab, gonna get punished. Clique gets a grab of his own.
I always forget Young Link has like combos out of his grab until I see Clique play and he starts using him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Clique going super far off stage to take that stock. You know, Sora can fly around forever, but not if Young Link is flying at you.
Yeah, and that is one of the disadvantages with Smashville. The low blast zone is so incredibly low. So incredibly high, where you don't really have as much room to go to the full extent of where you might want to go as Sora.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of stuck in a spot that's a little bit easier to read for Clique.
Yeah.
And yeah, Clique going off and taking that.
Grab attempts. Not getting set off stage, but not losing a stock to it.
Yeah, good roll up from Xsylem to get back on stage.
Yeah, using that down air to just secure his way back to stage too. Clique holding onto this stock here.
Yeah, scary percent right now.
Yeah, very scary.
Yeah. This is like Young Link wants to KO. We're going to see a lot of like down tilts and things.
Yeah.
Because down tilt will convert into a KO.
Okay.
And it's just a nair.
Wow.
Yeah, I think nair, sometimes people don't think it's going to make you fly off that fast, but it does. It's such a good move.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll hear people say that Young Link can't kill. And I definitely think you'll see sets where they struggle to get in and really utilize their tools to open it up. And then you'll see Nair kill at 110. You'll be like, okay, yeah.
All right, well, Patchwork 2024, the premier major of North Carolina, hosted by Buds, happening on July 6th and 7th in Raleigh, North Carolina, featuring brackets for Ultimate and Melee and over $2,000 in pot bonuses.
Wow.
Standard registration is open now until June 1st, and you can sign up today at start.gg/patchwork.
You heard it. If you're in the area, head on down.
It's a Buds major. Buds, Boudoir. Boudoir. Yeah, so make sure to check out Patchwork. Very cool stuff.
Yeah. All right, it'll be interesting to see what's coming up next here.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the possible sets and like what's been happening. We're developing losers bracket too as we're talking. I think I saw Ojwaddler take a set.
Okay. Very, very good Mario player from
Yes.
Central Virginia, Charlottesville specifically. Yeah, super aggressive Mario player.
Yeah, that was against Patea. And now he's actually going to be set to fight Super FNAF Kid 420.
Super FNAF Kid 420, otherwise known as Red Oolong, otherwise known as Oolong, but
That's
otherwise,
Oolong?
yeah, it's Oolong. Otherwise known as Super FNAF Kid
Yeah,
420.
as they call him in his day-to-day life.
Well, I mean, as we both know, the other 419 Super FNAF Kids were taken. So
yeah. So number 420 is here with us at this tournament.
Yeah.
Glad he could make it. Unfortunately, the other Super FNAF Kids is just not
If
on their,
you're not
schedule.
familiar with Oolong, just such a good player.
Yeah.
Coming in from like the MD area.
Yeah.
Wii Fit trainer player who is a favorite to top 8, if not
8,
take the tournament.
Yeah. Let's see some others. I think we've got Ashton and Chunky. I'm not too familiar with either of them. However, I do see here that it's a Young Link who did beat Wash, who made an upset to get to that. So.
Okay, Young Link, I've heard is pretty good.
I've heard. Young Link on stream?
We are in Virginia right now. We're in Hampton, Virginia, which is SOVA, but just all of Virginia, maybe even MDVA, you could say, is very Young Link heavy.
Very.
Yeah, we see a lot of Young Link in these parts. We just saw Clique on stream. Zexy is here as well. Mastercore is here. Just a lot of Young Link players. You know, just waiting to get big.
Yeah.
Is that what they do? You know, time warp.
Yes, they do.
That's the lore.
Quick trip to the temple, age a few years, and make this forward air start killing at 20.
Right. But for now, I mean, this is a great tournament. Stick Drift 5, Homecoming, I believe about 200 players, somewhere in that range. I think maybe 175 or so entered singles.
Yeah.
A huge tournament and a lot of fun. We were just talking about these players.
Yep.
We've got Oolong, otherwise known as Super Five Nights at Freddy's Kid 420 versus Ojwaddler. Ojwaddler, very good Mario player from Charlottesville, could make this upset, and his name, he was named after his Club Penguin account.
Oh, hell yeah. That's great. This is definitely going to be a hype set here. I think Mario and Wii Fit, not a matchup you see very often, but the more I think about it, the more tools these characters have specifically like to combat each other's playstyles.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really interested to see who's going to get those neutral hits. And I think it's going to come down to, you know, kind of stage selection. I don't know. That's what it is in my head.
Could be stage.
I don't play these characters.
Interested to see if like big stage, short stage is gonna, short stage is gonna help out Mario or anything.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if OJ is gonna be trying to set up, forward air spikes, things off the side. But if Oolong's just gonna be ready for that and just be like, nah, never mind, and then reverse spike him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm interested in, because I know that OJ is gonna be going for every cheesy thing that he possibly can. He's a very strong player, very aggressive player, but he's gonna horse you.
Yeah. It's like, looking at Wii Fit, you'd think this character, it's a bit of an odd character, but some of their aerials have very interesting hitboxes. And if you didn't know, I think they're one of the only characters that has like 3 spikes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Wii Fit and Donkey Kong or something.
Yeah, Wii Fit and Donkey Kong, and I believe Knee Brawler technically has 4.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Mario's going to be brawling right now, starting off on PS2, and OJ gets a few first hits, but not a big combo.
Yeah. I think one thing that you'll see in every Oolong set is the opponent and their response to ledge hogging. Not hogging, but kind of sharking.
Yeah.
That's something that you'll see some Wii Fits do at ledge with between the side B, stalling with their down B, and other projectile. They don't have the worst time there. But Mario Dash Tech looks like a bit of a solution.
Yeah, we might see a lot of play on this ledge here, too. As it starts deep breathing, even if it was a slow one, going to be able to get it off while OJ's off stage.
Yeah. You see him already looking for the F tilt, which will definitely kill. With deep breathing, that thing is brutal.
Yeah, deep breathing is just such a big buff.
Yes.
And I think Oolong's going to be trying to get it every opportunity that he possibly can.
100% here. Yeah, and we stay around this ledge too. I like seeing even the small stuff like crouching and whatnot, which doesn't sound like a very, very useful tool, but against a character like Mario who needs those rising aerials.
Yeah.
Might be very useful.
Yeah, every time you see Wii Fit in that like push-up stance, you're going to be like, okay, Oolong's trying to crouch under some sort of aggressive tool that Ojwaddler's going to try and throw out there. And there it is again.
Yeah. No, and it's one of those things where it's like, if you have a crawl, well, why aren't you in crawl state when you're just waiting out, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of just standing there, you could just be crawling there.
Could be.
But we're going to see, sorry about that. We fit here at 135.
Yeah.
Hanging on, man.
Yeah, and with deep breathing again, I mean, the rage plus deep breathing, this could be another stock, but the back throw might KO? Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, just barely.
I do believe that deep breathing also increases Wii Fit's weight.
Okay. Extra oxygen in the lungs, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, tried to go for that cape, but not getting it out soon enough. And yeah, Oolong up 2 stocks to 1.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Just finds another hit, too. Great little spot dodge there.
Yeah, not taking that grab. Grab can go into a high percentage if the ladders connect.
Yeah. Both these characters do so much damage, too, off their one hit if they get it.
Big ladder, up B, not going to K.
Wow.
Oh, it does.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
PS2 is so great for Mario in that he can really just do that from anywhere. And making use of that tool, Ojwaddler only taking 62% on this stock here.
Yeah, not so bad. I mean, deep breathing could still negate the stock within like the next 20% or so. But if Ojwaddler kind of waits out those deep breathing moments and makes it so that they have to fight kind of on an even level, could still go to OJ.
100%. Yeah, Oolong really just not letting Ojwaddler get away with anything. Saw that up smash on shield. A lot of times I see that go unpunished because it's just so quick and Mario's out of end lag. But Oolong calling out the option and getting almost 140% off of this neutral rack.
I think OJ wanted ledge there and went a little bit too far up, landed on the stage, and Oolong taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
First game goes to Oolong.
Good kill option there. Yeah, no, just sneaking a little bit above. Yeah, probably didn't want that, but either way, we're going to be jumping into our second game, and I think the stage is going to be an interesting thing here. I want to see where they're going to go.
It's really interesting. You were talking about stage earlier. PS2 is a really, really good Mario stage, but it is long. It is one of the largest, if not the largest stage in our current rule set, and that might be playing towards Oolong's strength. And we are going to Hollow Bastion, which is basically FD with a platform.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Also very good for starting Mario combos as well.
Yes.
We are seeing the switch up to the female ult.
Yeah. Oolong, somebody who does not have like a single ult, will switch through all of them.
Yeah. It also helps because you don't have to differentiate yourself from all of the other Wii Fit mains.
Right.
Yeah.
We are currently in Sova, and I don't know if you've seen those Sova top 8s.
Yeah.
But there are usually 2 or 3 like Wii Fits on there.
No, to my right there's another one going on. So honestly, I said it sarcastically, but it might be true.
Sure. Doubles had Clique and Polo, right?
Yeah.
Polo playing with it. But anyways, that's not what's happening here. What's happening is a fairly even game.
Yeah.
Starting off on game 2.
Yeah, Mario has just been able to find those little tiny hits that he wasn't really finding that first on in the first game. He's been managing to keep it even now.
Yeah, no deep breathing either, but neutral gets up right into that smash attack.
Yeah, calls it out there.
Yeah, and that's an early stock for Oolong too, especially for not having deep breathing.
Yeah, 100%. Teaching him to respect the ledge, just saying, listen, you're not getting it off for free. Oh, wow. Great forward air hitting through the ledge there.
Yeah. This could be another forward throw. Again, not enough. Oh, my God. Flood coming in, yeah. Mario doing that community service and sending Wii Fit way off. Oh, just holding that up smash.
Calls out the spot dodge. That's what I love to see here.
Yeah. Ojwaddler still in it, but deep breathing and getting tossed across the stage. Already going up to 70%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really on OJ to figure out how to either get in or how to outweight that deep breathing. And there it is.
So risky using that fireball against the sun, too, because it will just go through it. But finding his way back to the stage here.
Wow.
Hasn't gotten his first hit yet.
That parry on the very last hit of the Mario down air.
Oh!
And we see the exact same situation that we saw the first game. 2 stocks to 1, both fresh. And I think this is one of the most difficult, still winnable positions in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to outplay your opponent, you know, twice as good as they are.
Yeah, exactly. when the numbers are even, it's so easy to just only look at the stock count and be like, all right,
yeah,
let's get this started. OJ just has to find that one hit here. Oolong has been doing a really good job of making sure that the hits he gets are the non-important ones.
Yeah. Yeah, OJ not really getting a whole lot out of it other than that first game, taking him off the top. That was just one time. Hasn't found it this game yet.
Yeah. Oh, wow, here it is. Gets that first hit.
Okay. Not able to keep it up and doesn't call out the shield, so not able to continue it with the grab.
Down tilt, catching a little weight on ledge there.
Yeah, that was a re-grab. Unfortunate for OJ. And OJ off the side again.
Oh, yeah.
Up air, not quite going to take it. The DI is good, but still, this percentage is rough.
Oh, catches that air dodge. Great job there. Oolong taking it 2-0.
Yeah, looked really strong that game. Oolong going to be moving on as projected. Ojwaddler going to be fighting for his life in this lower bracket with all the other Sharks.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, some great sets, though. I really like watching just the counterplay there because, you know, whenever I'm used to watching OJ and seeing how he develops his game plan to get those hits in, and then seeing such a great player like Oolong come in and, like, understand that and immediately counteract it.
No, definitely. By the way, KML Tournaments. KML Tournaments is the leading production and tournament organization crew in the DMV, which is Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. The production crew behind Stick Drift, this event, and many events across the region. Check out KML on all socials at KML Tournaments.
Yeah, they've been a pleasure to work with so far. A great venue, great setups. I love to see all of the amazing, like, things that most other tournaments are just like, sorry, forgetting that we're here for fun. This is a tournament. So to see a Beyblade bracket, to see a Tekken bracket, I love that type of stuff, man. That's really what makes my day.
And KML, the one who is doing all the production for it, I mean, y'all know KML yet? Are you following the KML stream? KML is also the side stream for this event. Twitch.tv/KML Tournaments. If you want to see some more Smash, if you want to do the thing where you have the
two monitors.
Yeah, if you want to get a second monitor, if you want to get maybe a third monitor and watch it on 2 different screens at the same time,
100%.
you know, I think KML is that. Yeah. Yeah. No, if you're like watching the stream and you're like, oh, man, these people are yapping. Let's get some more Smash on. We have another stream. You can go ahead and watch it on the other one. I believe it is Chunky and Ashton playing. We were talking about them a bit earlier. Yeah. More Wii Fit coming out from Chunky. I believe South Carolina, North Carolina.
I'm not sure.
I don't recall. And yeah, another Young Link. So it's just we're right at home here. Yeah. Right at home. Stick Drift 5 Homecoming.
Yeah.
Right at home at Homecoming.
Only in Virginia will you see, whenever you turn your head, just Young Links and Wii Fits. It's amazing.
Young Links and Wii Fits. I'm surprised we haven't seen Ridley yet.
Yeah, true. Ridley and also Greninja I've seen a little bit about.
Greninja.
I'm glad. I know some regions. I heard Texas complain a lot that they were their top 8s were just Kazuya, Steve, and Rob. And we've got those players here, and they are amazing with them.
Yeah.
But just the effort that goes into these lesser-known characters to learn the matchups and show what they can do on a big scale, it's so great to watch.
Yeah, our region is very like, Young Link and Ridley won again.
Yay!
Very interesting. Not sure who's going to come up next. Again, if you want to be watching some Smash at this exact moment, you can also bring up the side stream. But I'm sure we're going to have a match up soon here on the main stage. And it looks like some players are walking up. Not sure who we're getting just yet, but we're going to find out pretty soon. Maybe we can figure it out on the start.gg, mayhaps.
Take some guesses here.
Yeah. See who we've got. Who we've got coming up. Great tournament. I mean, we've already seen Lima, who was our first seed.
Yeah.
They are already in top 32, it looks like, and Smash Bros. Already in top 32. That's going to be a top 2 set against each other. It doesn't look like anybody else has made it just yet unless I refresh here and take a look-see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, some other players have made it through. Oolong, who we just saw, has made it through. Ripcord, making it through.
Amazing job.
Yeah. Key. Drew 2 is through loser side. Matador is through loser side. So, yeah, a lot of good players.
We are mostly finished up with the Wave A winner side. We will be having another pools stream here in about probably the next hour or so.
Yeah.
And then from there on out, things are going to get intense.
Yeah. It's going to be a... Okay. Some good stuff. Yeah, really interested to see here who is next on the VGBC stream coming up. Looks like putting in some tags and such.
Looks like we got another Wii Fit win over there from, I think...
Chunky.
Chunky, yep.
Yeah. All right, looking through, see who hasn't played yet in this pool. Unless this... No, B pool starts at 3:30, so B pool is going to be coming up.
Yep.
Okay, that was Ashton and Chunky. You know, this might be a lower bracket match.
Hushpuppy and Power, I think. Yeah, I think they are losers.
Okay.
But this is for top 8.
This is okay.
Or, wait, is it?
No, this is not quite yet for top 32. Excuse me. I can talk about Power.
Yeah.
Power is a Sova Ganondorf main.
That's I know Power.
Yeah.
What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, I love watching Power. I see his sets all the time.
It's been a second since I've seen Power, so I didn't recognize him right at first. But Power coming up, going to be a Sova Ganondorf main. Looks like he fell in main bracket to Yeast. Looks like Yeast took him out, and Power went down and beat Mr. Patch to get here. Mr. Patch, who you're going to hear on commentary. I think you heard him a little bit. If you were here for doubles, you might have seen some Mr. Patch earlier. You'll see him later today as well. But Power did take him out, and now it's going to be against Hushpuppy, who plays Kazuya.
Oh, this is going to be a hype set.
This is different sides of the tier list, but who cares about tier list?
Yeah.
They're just going to be punching each other. It's going to be fun.
This is going to be big damage all the time. Yeah. Forward smash!
Yeah, just right off the bat.
This might be a button check.
Is this a button check?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is a button check. I wanted it to be real, but...
I wanted to see Ganon starting
no.
up. Huh?
No, this is not.
No, this is real.
This is real.
This is real, guys.
This is real.
He did, in fact, start off the match with the forward smash. This is why we like Ganondorf.
Yeah.
And Kazuya, too.
I don't know. They might have decided, like, hey, let's just jump around for a minute or so. I don't really know. Is Kazuya going to be able to make it back? Is Power going to be able to edge guard him? No. Does look like Hushpuppy makes it back.
Now, if you have not seen and heard what Kazuya can do, where have you been?
Yeah.
This has been the character that has been talked about ever since he came out. And Ganondorf has been here holding the spot as the hardest hitting character. And we're seeing that come out here as he takes the first stock from Hushpuppy.
Yeah, can we talk about Ganondorf? Talking about the tier list, though, too. On the Luminosity tier list that was released like a couple months ago at this point, the official second tier list, Ganondorf is the lowest ranked character in his own tier.
In his own tier.
In his own tier. They have determined that Ganondorf is the worst character in the game, and he is getting footstooled.
Great little find there. And yeah, Kazuya.
Oh
my gosh.
Okay, sour spot, but Kazuya can't make it back from that.
This is why I love these types of sets, man.
Yeah.
Any hit could possibly hit. There, electric, nair, electric, nair. Oh, does not find the last one, but at 113% already.
Dropping the combo, but Power is still alive. Goes for the spike.
Wait, going out there with a side B? Okay. Ganondorf can get some of those side B loops coming up, but he's going to start his damage here. And all he needs is one hit.
Yeah. Can this edge guard happen? And it
does!
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Power just falling off the stage, going for that forward air, and game one goes to Power.
Dude.
I love it.
I love it here, man. Oh, we have an insane set going on, too.
Oh, yeah. Behind us, there's a huge crowd around A set. I don't know who it is, but this is like 3/4 of the venue watching this set that's back here. People are yelling, shaking their heads. I don't know what's happening.
Oolong, do you know who it is?
We're finding out who.
Sounds out. Yeast upset Clique 2-1.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Yeast, that was to get out winner side top 32.
Yeah.
Yeast was the player who took out Power.
Yep.
And took out Clique. That's a huge win.
Sounds like he's doing very well for himself here. And we are jumping into our second game here.
Yeah, sticking on Town and City,
yeah.
So no changes.
I definitely think here you probably would ban, I mean, obviously, it's almost a meme at this point that you have to ban FD. Oh, wow, look at that, it really sucked. Banning FD against Kazuya is just like yeah, that's just what you do.
Yeah.
But leaving a Town and City open, which can kind of turn into FD, but until then, Power making use of these platforms, man.
Yeah, and also kind of early kills off the side potentially from Ganondorf. Hard to say if this was the right call or not, but seems that Hushpuppy is comfortable enough bringing it to a game 2 on the same stage.
Yeah.
Hushpuppy trying to catch these landings here from Power, but not quite finding it. Wow, a wizard kick just down to the ground.
Finding him dropping shield. That, oh, not the up air. The late hit dash attack is one of Ganondorf's best tools to make these stocks.
Hushpuppy goes a little bit low. Maybe thought he had another jump there, but ends up not being able to make it back. But I don't know that Ganondorf makes it back here either.
Jump. Oh.
Yeah, pushed a little bit too far off the side, I think.
Yeah. You did see him there try to get a gift stock with the side B at the beginning. Going to pay for the attempt though. Air electric, air electric. What's he looking for? Looking for an air dodge out or something. Not finding it though.
Yeah, not able to keep the combo up, and this is such a volatile. Oh my god!
Oh!
I was in the middle of saying the word volatile.
Power, giving us what we want here.
33%.
No, Power. Listen, I think he learned his lesson.
Going for it again. Oh my god! Oh, not losing the stock there, but
gosh.
Power having fun with it.
Oh, dude. You can tell. Who is the Kazuya right now?
Yeah.
Who is the Kazuya? I believe we just had a 7-minute set. And you know what? You know what? I think it would be cool if it was a 7-minute set where you like double 3-stocked him. No, they were like even games, and it was 7 minutes.
No, I mean it was really solid play from both players, but Power, and especially in that last like 30 seconds, just turned on the heat, showed the power, and there it was.
Yeah, there it is, man.
Set goes to Power. Ganondorf, you've heard it here first. Better than Kazuya.
Better than Kazuya.
Yeah.
You saw it. I mean, it happened.
It happened. It is now fact.
Yeah.
It is written.
Looking at some of these possible matches, we could see, again, Power versus Ashton, or Clique and Izzy, who are, both of those are fighting to get into top 32 through loser side. All right. And let me tell you about Sugar Rush Rumble. The Sweets event is hosting an offline regional in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And that'll be September 7th through 8th, 2024. Featuring Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and Street Fighter Third Strike. And this is actually their first official offline event. So they're bringing up the Sweet Southern vibe. So please go sign up. I believe the link is start.gg, Sugar Rush Rumble.
Yeah. Start.gg/tournament/sugar-rush-rumble.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool FGC event. First time that they're doing an offline event. So good times.
It's good to see.
Support tournaments. Support tournaments from one tournament organizer to y'all. Support your tournaments. Wait,
Izzy and
where's
Clique.
Izzy? Okay. This is a Rob player.
Okay. Now Rob Younglink might get hit by a couple projectiles. He might, but also has some of his own that go through and most likely beat some of Younglink's tools. It's one of those things where it's like, on paper, Younglink probably does really well, but just all of the tools that Rob has access to can make you question that sometimes.
By the way, I don't think pronouns or anything are going to be on the stream for the players. Just to be aware, Clique is he, him, and Izzy is they, she. They're a very good player coming in from North Carolina, I believe. Previous tag was Hobbs 2. Came down to Virginia a few times that I've seen at least, and does well.
Yeah.
I still think anybody beating Clique is going to be a huge upset. So Yeast making off with a great win.
Yeah.
And potentially Izzy going to try and do the same.
Yeah. And I think it is one thing to come off of an upset like that with so much attention drawn to it. It'd be one thing if it happened in a little corner and like, oh, I got upset. Okay, let's keep it going. But to have the whole venue not against you, but watching it happen, and then being put on stream too.
Yeah.
It's like, let's see where this goes from here. You know what I mean?
Right. Where's the mentality at? How are you feeling about this? Clique's punching in for work, I feel like, going to a Smash tournament sometimes.
Yep.
Just putting the time card in, click. I don't know if kids know that anymore. Is that too? But,
we know
you know,
cards.
yeah. Putting in the time card, the little like prehistoric bird, goes down and goes, that's a living, and then you keep going. I don't know. We're going Flintstones here.
Personally. Okay. I'm used to a little bit of a tap 1 2 I'm in.
Yeah. Well, here it is. Clique versus Izzy. Young Link versus Rob.
Yeah. We might see a little bit of aggression come up from Clique. It is the way he plays. We'll see him take it out on this Rob here.
Yeah, that is true. Sometimes a player goes to lower bracket and goes, oh man, I'm like washed. I'm like, I don't know. And I do feel like Clique is more the like I'm now going to murder everyone.
No one is going to survive.
Yes.
You will maybe take a stock.
Right. In his head, he's just like, nah, man, I'm better than everybody here. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. So we'll see. But again, Izzy, a very, very good player and some huge gyro play right now.
Dude, great recognition there on the trip from the down tilt, keeping things really even here.
Yeah. And she's still keeping a distance, trying to close it kind of slowly but carefully.
Yeah. There's going to be the down tilt up B. Such a good combo. Almost not to kill, but just for such a good percent.
Ooh, bomb into a forward air. I like that kind of arc, too, that Clique came in. Just sort of like a nice double jump and just looking smooth.
Yeah, Rob being so big, too. It's a really good target for that bomb.
Yeah.
Great little mix-up on that mash there. Feeling confident that he's just able to get out slowly and reclaim the center stage. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, wow, the drag down on that up air, but just missing that up smash.
Yeah, almost was in time to read that to get the roll there, but not quite. And Clique is going to be holding on to this stock.
Yeah. Izzy has to figure out how are they going to find this stock. A great rollout tech from Clique, and a second time as well.
Wow, just missed that. Felt like Young Link just curled up into a ball in that corner and somehow avoided that down smash.
Yeah. Kind of like a Metroid Samus sort of little ball thing.
Yeah, little ball.
Yeah.
But holding on to this 120%, knows he can just play for time now, too.
Yeah, Clique does not need...
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that was really close to not clipping there, and that could have been a stock for Izzy, but...
Late hit back here. Not going to quite do it. Finding his way back to stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
This should be a stock, yeah. Okay, down throw to up air. Even then, the DI was still good from Clique. It just, there was no DIing that and surviving.
No, not at 145. And 96, almost 100% now on Izzy. But, of course, Rob can do those combos, the big hits, to get the kills, but just not finding it.
Yeah, that time I believe boomerang to forward air, so kind of similar to the last stock, but this time different projectile.
Yeah, such a great combo here. 2 back airs into an up B to an air. That is true.
Yeah.
But now at 100, sorry, at 60%, not 100.
It feels like it.
It does. It's like, well, yeah.
How does Izzy come back from this? Going to be a really tough spot, already lapped in percent.
Oh, great read on that tech option there.
Yeah, fire arrow to keep extending the combo. Down tilt to up air.
Wow.
Bread and butter.
That was the last stock.
Put the butter on the bread.
Yeah, Clique definitely showing us, listen, I'm not out. You can count me.
Yeah. Again, just not phased. Just probably frustrated more than anything.
Yeah.
But ready to show that he can win through loser side.
And that is Bacon beating Steffen, too. I think.
That's a huge set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, of course, like we have now seen Ganondorf beat Kazuya, and now Dr. Mario, who's, I believe, the 3rd worst on the Lumi rank, beat Steve, the best.
Beat Steve, yeah. Huge upsets and wins coming out here.
So I love this game, man.
Yeah, and from Sova, both Power and Bacon, both Sova players.
All right, we are driving this into our 2nd game here now, starting off with a whole bunch of percent from Clique.
Yeah, going right back to PS2 as well. Not changing up the stage at all.
Yeah. Definitely looking for an early stock here. And as long as he doesn't get hit, he's just keeping this advantage state, man. This is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 7% right now.
Yeah.
Parrying the gyro, keeping the projectiles up. Clique not somebody who's going to, like, super commit unless he's got advantage state.
Something I love to see, too, is the ability to switch between a really dominant up-close advantage state to a really dominant mid-range advantage state. And just going between those two very fluidly, it's so cool to watch.
Yeah, Clique very good at it. He's going to be looking for an up smash, but not going to get it. Izzy's turn to try and answer back.
Yeah. And all you really need is one edge guard.
Yeah, I mean, they've got Clique on the edge here, but Clique getting back up. And it's kind of that percentage where even a forward tilt's going to send Izzy all the way across the stage.
Yeah. Actually catching that with the up air here. Oh, wow.
Ooh. Trying to get that back air, but not quite landing it.
Yeah. There's the back air actually for the kill there, but Clique with 101%. If Izzy's managed to get the stock like that right there, not quite going to get it though.
Okay, no jump. Gonna use the up B early, and the bomb actually, no, still setting him off, yeah.
That goes to the top last time, probably not. But
I was thinking maybe Clique was gonna be saved there, but it seems that it is a fresh 2-stock game.
Yeah, a couple frames later, it might have hit Rob and saved him, but not quite. Now Izzy is at almost 70%.
Yeah, wow. And again, they're just kind of getting comboed. Yeah. I mean, just strings, Clique taking advantage of this advantage state.
But this happened in that first stock, and Izzy was able to drag it back to an almost even game. Not going to quite do it for the second one, though.
Yeah, finding that up air in the air, that first up air after the down tilt did not take it, but this is going to be another string. Yeah, 42%.
Starting off the stock coming down from the Halo platform with a really big hit, like that side B or a smash attack, you'll sometimes see. But if you miss it, you lose a lot of momentum, especially if you're already down. But finding an open.
Yeah. At least, I mean, last game, Clique had already lapped in percent right now.
Yeah.
Izzy hasn't taken too much just yet. Yeah. So as long as she's able to keep it slow, find that hit that they need, and get Clique out of here, it's still doable. There's potential here.
Still best of 3 still, man.
Yeah.
Is top 32 or is it top 16?
I think it's top 32, but I'm not 100% sure.
That would make sense, because that's where they draw the line.
Yeah.
Down throw into the immediate up air. That's going to be a stock.
Same thing. DI was correct. It was good. It does not matter at that percent.
Yeah. Now, this, oh man, looks like an almost lost game, but Rob is able to pull off some crazy things with that gyro.
Yeah.
We're just not going to see it today.
Yeah, I think it was just spot dodge and down smash, if I'm not mistaken. And Clique going to be getting out in loser side of top 32.
Yeah, the Elite Smash Classic. Gotta love it.
Yeah. We are here for anybody just joining us at Stick Drift 5 Homecoming here in Hampton, Virginia. Just a bracket full of killers. Yeah. A bracket full of sharks. Everyone is so good. Starting at like winners round 1, winners round 2. Yeah. Everyone is so good. So now that we're in these in these qualifying rounds, right? Yeah. Getting out of top 32 or into top 32, it's just going to be that much harder.
Yeah, it's going to be brutal here as we start to see like players that normally win just get out at like 32, which is a really big feat. But it's like, man, got some hard hitters today, man.
Yeah, pretty rough. But I do want to let you know about College Park Stampede Bloom! Exclamation point stamp in the comments to learn more. KML tournaments and the University of Maryland Smash Club are back with their regional event, Stampede, happening on April 20th in the Adele H. Stamp Student Union, featuring Smash Ultimate singles and doubles, and now for the first time, Rivals of Ether singles.
Wow.
Sign up today at start.gg/UMD Stampede. Again, exclamation point stamp down there in the chat. Is the chat above? To the side? I don't know. It's somewhere. You know where it is.
This way.
This way? This way? That way?
No,
this way?
This way, I think.
Just exclamation point stamp. You know the drill. Do it. Do it for me. Do it for Fool.
Yeah, come on.
Do it
we
for
need you to do it.
Do it for KML.
Again, guys, just show your support. This is a great event run here. I love seeing all the production and all the heart go into this.
Yeah. Looks like Steffen is coming up to stream now. See if we can find their opponent.
Looks like Moxort?
Moxort?
Moxort. I'm going to go with Moxort. Rolls out the tongue a little bit easy.
Moxort.
Yeah, Moxort. Steffen. I believe this probably is losers because I believe Bacon upset Steffen. Actually, I don't know if it was upset or not. But
that is true. I don't know the seeding. Bacon also would be seeded quite high.
Yeah.
A very, very good Dr. Mario player. But Steffen, a very, very good Steve player, very close to Steffen's own name.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he plays it.
That's the reason.
He saw his name and played. Trying to see where this is.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Here it is. I think it's A2. Ojwaddler fighting Mr. Pink to get into top 32 as well right now.
That's a good run from Mr. Pink.
Yeah.
Me Brawler and King DDD player from Fredericksburg.
I think I've seen his sets before, yeah. All right, we are definitely jumping into this here. Moxort looks like he's going to be playing the Terry.
Yeah, this is a qualifier match in losers.
Yeah.
To get out and get into top 32, somebody's going to fall and get 33rd place. See who it is. Steffen probably going to be the favored player here. Steffen was seeded 13 at this tournament.
Yeah. Still just keeping this carry disadvantage. I think that's one thing that Carry's definitely going to struggle with here is finding his way in. I mean, he's got the tools really close, but kind of breaking in through the mid-range to finally get close range is something that Steve is really good at stopping you from doing and something that Terry is the best at doing.
Noticeable here, too, that this is maybe the first the first game that we're commentating where it is a start at Kalos.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, no PS2 here for the first game.
I wonder who it was that chose that.
I don't know.
Yeah, either way, Moxort's got to find his way in to get this kill here. Only at 76.9, 90%. He can start to kill up maybe at the ledge, but still has to put in a little bit more work before he finds this.
Yeah, and this is already 3 stocks to 2. Standing on the TNT, but not finding the explosion.
Okay.
Oh, wow. What a spike.
That was a crazy find.
Yeah.
I mean, how's it bounce?
Ooh, just holding up.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, maybe a little bit desperate, wants to find something.
Yeah. And Moxort's just able to find these like little 1-2s that do like almost 40% each.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really like, not only is Steve really, really good as in just like all the tools they have, it's very hard to fight Steve and then keep a calm head.
Ooh, okay, gonna get a
taunts too.
Yeah, gets a stock, feeling himself. It's just like, okay, this isn't the 3 stock. Don't have to worry about that.
Don't have to worry about that. I like that, holding down there to get around the, or to deactivate the pressure plate there so he can't just side beam activate it.
Yeah, still has go, so I mean, maybe another 30 or 40% if he's able to hold on to this stock. Might get a Power Geyser or a Buster Wolf or something, at least take this to last stock, potentially.
Yeah. I think I just heard my tag get called.
Oh.
Which wouldn't be the best. I'll check that real quick. Maybe not, maybe not.
Maybe not?
Maybe not.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What I can tell you is that Steffen took game number 1.
Yeah, great job there. We really saw, we even saw a little bit of adaptation. Moxort was definitely using his, the auto cancel window on Power Dunk. If you do a short hop Power Dunk, there's almost no end leg on that. It's safe on shield. Steffen got hit by a couple of those, and then quickly found that he was still able to also.
I think with the short hop, it's a Tiger Knee, right? Tiger Knee Power Dunk is what they call it. Yeah, I believe so.
Did not know.
Yeah, to get it so that you can act out of it like right away.
Yeah.
But immediately in a minecart and taking a ton of percent, 50%.
Oh, wow.
I like this type of thought process, though. Kalos did not work. Let's just try something different.
Yeah.
Try something completely different. See how this is. Even if we don't win here, you know, then we learned a little bit more about this matchup and what players at this caliber can do.
Yeah. And great find on that back air there.
Yeah, 0% right now for Steffen, not taking any damage.
Believe it or not, both these characters are DLC. So while Moxie was at 100, he can do a lot of things to bring it back with all the damage he can get from
the DLC power-up.
But yeah. Crack Shoot actually being probably one of the best tools. We talked about breaking into mid-range, but that is definitely a really good tool to do so. Always goes a little bit further than you'd think.
Steffen with these TNT setups, I really like that long wait from Moxort. Not giving Steffen what he wants, which is a fancy setup. Yeah.
And actually, Steffen out of iron here in almost any material. Doesn't even have a diamond for next stock.
Well, finds it off the stage, and then Moxort jumps into that up smash.
Yeah, such a hard position for Steffen to like contest. Sorry, for Moxort to contest because like almost none of any FGC characters' tools hit that area.
Yeah, just really tough, and you can get antsy and be like, I have to go down there.
Yeah.
And that's what Steffen is banking on.
Yeah, there's going to be the up B.
Yeah.
And it's going to kill. I don't know if it was charged
Great
or not.
KO. The 3 taunt.
There it is.
You know, sometimes you just got to be having fun.
Sometimes, man. Oh, Power Wave, not going to quite catch it.
Yeah.
I like Power Geyser.
Yeah, I like the Power Geyser attempt. You've got the go power, and if you
oh, no, the wrong way.
Yeah, if you don't think you're going to get punished for it, you might as well try.
Okay, finds his hits. Doing a lot better here to secure these this percent and stock, making it even.
Yeah, and I mean, has the Rage, has the Go meter, this could potentially swing into Moxie's favor.
Of course, Steffen does have the diamond tools on the hand, so even something like a bad hit or forward air or back air at ledge would definitely kill. But I will say, looking a little bit short on materials right now.
Yeah, no real material. Diamond gonna send Moxie very far away.
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be no mash out of that. 172%,
Yeah,
I can understand it.
Might not have been able to.
Oh, I like that little the up B cancel on the block there. Gliding into the air. It looks like he's floating in the air, of course.
50%, but losing that Rage, losing that Go meter.
Yeah.
Not something that Moxort wanted to deal with.
Okay, how's he gonna do this at ledge? We've seen him use that back, the TNT up until that point, but just deciding that backer's gonna catch it, man.
You know, sometimes the simple solution is the best.
Yeah.
And kept it simple, just went for the back air, and that is going to be Steffen going into loser side of top 32.
Yeah.
For a shot to make it through a bunch of other very good players.
It does look like we are starting with the second wave now.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you'll have us for a couple more of these sets.
Oh, yeah. So it looks like KML's given us the sign off, the hand signals. And I'm going to give you some hand signals, which is to keep on watching the VGBC stream here as the main stream and the KML stream as the second stream. My name is Madison Turner. You can find me at @TTVMadison on Twitter and on Twitch. And we stream our VA Smash in Richmond every Sunday.
Yeah, and I'm Fool. Don't really have any social media, but if you're in the area down in Richmond and want to go to a VCU tournament, just head on down every Friday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Keep
very
watching.
much.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lincoln Luminary here, and I'm joined by the amazing Dalton Plays here, and we are here to commentate Pool B here, which has already started just a little bit with us. Dalton, would you like to introduce yourself to the people as well?
Yeah, I am Dalton Plays. I am the resident villager player of Central Virginia. But yeah, got a lot of exciting stuff here coming up. Already a lot of upsets early on in like Pool A, so really excited to see what comes out of this pool.
Absolutely. I have been sort of looking at a little bit of spoilers. Is it really spoilers if it's happened live of our bracket here? And you mentioned that you are familiar with our two players here right now.
Yeah, so this is going to be Grogg, who I believe is going to be Lynchburg, and they are going to be a Pikachu main. And then we have John Lyon, a.k.a. Broski, who is going to be playing Terry.
Okay.
So a little Terry Bogard action here. Could be a very explosive set we're about to watch right now.
Absolutely. Both players, both characters really have such an amazing combo game and kill power just right in their arsenal. So for these two to go head-to-head, it really is going to be just a matter of who has their conversions, who has the better neutral, and just how are we going to go about this here today.
Right. You know, Terry really going to have that kill power. I feel like sometimes Pikachu lacks, but what Pikachu makes up for is going to be in this edge guarding.
Absolutely.
We're going to really have to see how John Lion is able to work his way back around onto stage and get around these edge guards.
So let's see. It looks like we are going in. I missed the stage. I always miss the stage.
I'm assuming PS2, but we can never know for sure.
PS2 is like the universal starter. People like to say like, oh no, not really.
John Lion!
Hey, John Lion!
John Lion!
John Lion repping his. That looks like a tarot card of some sort.
Yeah, we have John Lion trading cards. I actually,
really,
as a matter of fact,
matter
of fact, chat. Oh, where'd it go? I had a pin on me too.
I want to get John Lion merch.
We got the John Lion pin on deck. So hype. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Grogg with the I Heart Grogg T-shirt, though. It looks like a little self-love going on right now.
Self-love, confidence, however you want to call it. The best way to go into anything is confidence in yourself and building up from there.
Yeah, really excited to get into this. We'll see what stage we're getting here in a second.
Ooh,
Smashville.
Okay, that's a new starter for me. I don't think I've seen anyone start here before.
Yeah, I'll say this is going to be very interesting, though. Both players probably wanting to keep the other one up close and personal. I do feel, however, this is going to benefit Pikachu a little bit more just for being able to take combos off stage a lot earlier than if we were on a bigger stage.
Absolutely. Pikachu has such a tremendous off-stage game, a tremendous edge guard, recovery, everything you would want when you're off stage.
Oh my god.
Getting the spike from the down special, immediately taking that stock there in the first 30 seconds. That is not a great look for John Lion, but I still believe.
Oh my gosh, here we go. The Thunders are just really coming out here at the ledge. You know, John Lion's gonna have to really make sure that he's finding a way to either fade back just a little bit to avoid this, or you know, find his way back somehow.
Absolutely. And Grogg is doing a fairly good job here. Once again, still keeping him out with these Thunder Jolts and with these forward airs. And John Lion getting launched off with the forward smash. This is not a great time for John Lion.
That was a good recovery there from John Lion, being able to clip right there to the ledge. Sometimes that Terry up B special will just rise slightly above the ledge, and that Pikachu F smash could have definitely two-framed there.
Absolutely. And he does have Go Meter on, seeing our first Power Geyser of the set. Still just sadly not hitting. Grogg taking another set with only 50% on the board.
Yeah, it kind of just seems like Grogg is making all of the right options here and just controlling the space that John Lion is wanting to stay in.
Absolutely. This is a masterclass from Grogg here.
I would love to see Go play more of a factor here. That was a really good
that was an
thunder, by the
amazing
way,
thunder.
just to send it in the middle of the stage like that.
It's one of those things that like you always think about, but it's like, who really goes for that?
I mean, on a stage this small, I mean, it's like probably one of your best options to just throw out, you know,
stalling a little bit more time under the stage as well. Even if we don't need it with this commanding lead, it still just was a good option there by Grogg.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw John Lion get out to Go percentage last stock, but it didn't last very long. I would love to see if he's able to make some sort of comeback here, or at least get it stock off.
Once again, finally landing the classic jab power dunk that we all know and love Terry for.
Looking for the up throw thunder, but John Lion can have good DI
patient
being
with
able
that.
to get out.
It seemed as if Grogg was sort of trying to wait out an air dodge, see if he was going to make John Lion do a panic option there. Oh!
Yeah, really unfortunate there. I don't think John Lion was prepared to tech that.
No.
It did look, I mean, with the down air, you would just automatically assume
that was
spike.
A very fun angle, too.
But yeah, what a really commanding lead there from Grogg. I mean, really showing us, like, how Pikachu can just, you know, stay on top of Terry in this matchup.
Yeah, Pikachu is one of those characters that when you get the train moving, the train does not stop.
Right.
It doesn't stop until that train hits a bump of some sort. Now, you just have to make sure you're that bump and you don't let it run you over.
And, you know, it's not like Pikachu can't play defensively either. You know,
Right.
we didn't really see a lot of Grogg playing back, T-jolting at all. He really wanted to stay on top of John Lion the majority of the time.
Absolutely, with such a commanding advantage state that Grogg has, it's fairly understandable, because if you just want to keep moving quicker and faster, might as well. Less time for John Lion to adapt as well.
A couple of quick attacks here, maybe trying to put John Lion in a little bit of hit stun to get a combo going.
Both of us taking our little bit of time. John Lion getting fairly far with these crack shoots here.
That was a good wait there from John Lion, trying to read out a panic option and continue the combo a little bit further than what he would have been able to by just getting straight damage.
Absolutely, just taking a little bit of time and seeing like, okay, what's your go-to option here? Are you DIing this prop?
Wow, and what a spike there from John Lion at the ledge.
I really hope that this is the drive that John Lion needed, the confidence to continue and really turn this around and make this a beautiful set to watch.
And you know, this is where it might get a little bit scary here for Grogg, because if he's not able to get this stock off before Go comes up, now we're dealing with Terry Go, and he's a stock down.
This, once again, could just turn around directly in John Lion's favor.
Ooh, armoring through, but Pikachu just a little bit too high there for that to connect.
And shielding the Power Geyser as well. Doing a tremendous job there, just playing defensively now, knowing full and well that Grogg is in the back foot.
And you know, even though we have, oh no, I don't even know.
That's not the best way to go, but sometimes we have to take those and keep moving. With Go meter still on the board, this is John Lion's chance to take this round here.
Yeah, and I wonder now if Grogg is still going to be in the mindset of, oh, I can definitely win this game, or if he might take the rest of this game to maybe figure out a different game plan going into game 3. Maybe take a little bit of time to figure out some of John Lion's habits.
And that would be a good job, but it still would be better to just try and take this game here as well.
Yeah, you always want to take the game if you can, but
SD and just go, let me... Ooh.
Oh, wow. And the DI was a little questionable there on that.
John Lion getting cheers from his fans here.
Yeah, we have the John Lion fan club is here. John Lion fan club.
A proud member here with you, Dalton.
Yes. Another Charlottesville representative. But, yeah, that was a little bit of questionable with the eye there on that Power Geyser. I think he was holding in, and he needed to be holding out just a little bit more. But Terry at 170.
Yeah, that's a lot of rage. Pikachu is a very light character, so that is fairly understandable. But even without the kill sparks, what a way to go.
Yeah, and I mean, what a great turnaround there. You know, Grogg had such a commanding presence in that game 1, and then to go from that to getting a 3-stock here from the side of John Lion.
Right.
Like, who knows what we have in store now for that. Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Donkey Kong, all right. I want to see what Grogg's cooking here.
I don't think I've ever seen Grogg play Donkey Kong in a set before, so I'm really interested to see if he's got, like, the confirms on deck with this character.
This is... right now, I'm just trying to watch and get a feel for how Grogg plays. Because going for a completely different character, that is definitely going to mess you up here if you have some different conditioning in mind.
I like these rising aerials coming out from John Lion, kind of just holding that space that Donkey Kong's trying to get when he's jumping from the ledge.
Very good power dunk there to punish that up special onto stage somewhat recklessly. Oh, making sure that John Lion has his text there. We're good.
And, you know, maybe this was what Grogg was looking for, is maybe hopefully...
Oh, that and we still make it back. That was very risky and scary. I got scared.
I don't know if that was intentional or not. I don't think it was, but a great recovery from that otherwise. Absolutely.
And John Lion still with this lead here and Go meter. He can really get a whole lot more momentum here with this stock. If Grogg even lets him recover.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just going to be the big thing in this matchup, where, like, Pikachu is constantly comboing to take off stage. Donkey Kong can just grab you and, like, take you out there. So
yeah, he
hopefully
just needs
get
a couple
the read.
good hits, and he's like, all right, done. Thanks, I had my reads.
And I think that's what Grogg's game plan maybe is going into this, saying, as long as I get you off stage and can read your option, I can probably take your stock a lot earlier than what I was doing with Pikachu.
Absolutely, and John Lyon with a fairly good read there of the get-up attack with and punishing that with the F smash. Not going to take the stock with due to just how heavy. Ooh, that was a bit of a jump scare there. But still doing an amazing job.
Really good back air there from John Lyon as well.
John Lyon trying to call out an option with a power dunk.
I love that grab coming out from John Lyon. I don't think we've really seen that many grabs come out yet.
This entire set from any of them. There have not been very many, save for the little tech chase there by Grogg.
But yeah, you kind of see this is going to be the interesting situation. Oh yeah, and John Lyon being able to mash out of the cargo throw.
Both characters here at super high percents. Getting the down tilt into the punch there. Amazing job there by John Lyon. Once again, he just needs to keep this lead he has.
Yeah, if John Lyon is able to get like maybe 60% off here on this next stock.
And still living. That's why we always try and DI. Oh, amazing two-frame there by Grogg. Completely evening this set out. Both players here truly playing with their heart.
And, you know, this is maybe what Grogg was hoping for. I mean, if John Lyon is able to tough this out and maybe not get in a situation where he's off stage, this is very doable here for John Lyon. Already 104% on the side of Grogg. But all Grogg needs is really one good grab into like a cargo throw off stage.
Ooh, I love the ambition there, but just wasn't enough. This has been such a magnetic set to watch. Ooh!
An air dodge.
Punch, punch, power, dunk!
Does this kill on DK? Not quite yet. Too heavy for that. But all we need is one tilt. If John Lyon's able to get one tilt here at the ledge.
Ooh. John Lyon teching that beautifully. Grogg perfectly DIing the jab power dunk to stay safe. Or John Lyon still now has.
Oh my gosh!
With the rising tackle, taking that stock. Amazing job by John Lyon. And the John Lyon fan club going crazy behind us.
Yeah, John Lyon fan club going crazy right now. He's holding out the card here, the player card.
That was the perfect set to start this block on.
John Lyon. He's him.
That was such a magnetic, amazing set to watch. The perfect opener for Pool B. Thank you to both John Lyon and Grogg for such an amazing set. I love that.
Yeah, that was so fun to watch. And I was expecting that up B just to clip onto the stage.
Right.
I thought we were about to get a whole ledge trap situation there from Grogg, but just the fact that one tiny little toe just clipped him right off the top. That's a strong toe, Terry Bogard.
Absolutely. He was not skipping leg day. He made sure he was getting every part of those legs. And we do have an ad read coming, and we are going to talk about the amazing KML tournaments. If you don't know, KML Tournaments is the leading production and tournament organization crew in the DMV, the production crew behind Stick Drift, and many other events across the region. So check them all out on their socials at KML Tournaments. They are on X, they are on YouTube, Twitch, KML Tournaments.
Yeah, and KML Tournaments is actually going to be the one producing our side stream here today. So if you ever need to pull up your double window on your computer, on your phone, whatever you need to do, get a second monitor, get something. Because not only do we have great sets here on VGBootCamp, but we also have amazing sets going on the KML stream.
And it looks like we have KBean coming up on stream. KBean is a very talented Bowser player. So I have played KBean many times, Sora Bowser. It's known to be a very Sora matchup. Not with KBean. KBean is just one of those players where he is smart, analytical. He knows what he's doing with his character.
Right.
And it's one of those, like, you can transcend matchups if you truly know and believe in your character. And that's what KBean is. He is so exceptional. So I do want to congratulate KBean on that, since he is an amazing player and always willing to give advice.
And there we have it, KBean getting sponsored by Ace of Cards Esports.
Absolutely.
What an amazing player to add there to their roster.
That is such an amazing player to add with such great personality and world-class gameplay here. So Ace of Cards should be such an amazing and grateful tournament organization to have him. And speaking of Ace of Cards, if you want to be an ace, you know what's in the cards next. It's Ace of Cards, an esports organization with Smash, Mario Kart, Pokemon Unite, fighting games, and so much more. They run tournaments, sponsor events, and players, and have an amazing community. Make sure you check them out and find out if you can be the ace. And as you should be aware, there is merch. Ace of Cards Esports and has merch, and make sure you check it all out on exclaim.gg/store/Ace of Cards, and use code STICKDRIFT5 to get 5% off your first purchase.
Yeah, what a great opportunity there for KBean, and what a great pickup. But, you know, gonna have to prove his way here in this bracket.
Absolutely.
Coming up to the table, we
And
have
once again,
Sinister Sage.
Yeah, Sinister Sage, who you mentioned was a DK?
He kind of goes around to a couple of different characters. DK is a primary one. He also does Ensign, but we could kind of see maybe a counterpick situation if this doesn't work out. But
quite possible.
Going in with the DK here to start.
Yeah, starting with the Mario enemies that are also heavy.
I hope we get to see the iconic combo. You know which one I'm talking about.
I absolutely know it. I can't wait.
But yeah, really interested to see how this is going to go. Obviously, both of these characters are going to have such great kill power. So maybe in situations where going to be living until like much later percentages.
Ooh,
maybe not.
Unless KBean gets one of his classic F-tilts at ledge, just taking Sinister Sage out at about 120, which is fairly early for DK.
Oh.
So I guess the weights do even out when you're both just such heavy hitters, making you both potentially lose stocks at more normal percents.
Yeah, but you also, these characters are going to be brawling with each other up close. And so far, wow, what another great F-tilt there from KBean at the ledge.
Ooh, I like the idea there. I did like the idea there, but we were not going to make it off the stage.
Yeah, not quite close enough to the ledge to get a Bowser side going. If he was close enough, that definitely would have made it so DK could not recover back to the ledge. I feel like Sage kind of has to slow this down a little bit. I feel like he's kind of getting run through just a little bit. I don't know if we're necessarily being smart about some of the spacing, but gonna get a hand slap up smash there to seal off the first stock.
Amazing job there by Sinister Sage. However, he still has quite a lot of ground to cover here if he wants to take this first game for round 2. But KBean is going to take that amazing back air and take that stock.
Yeah, amazing JB3 there from KBean.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're still going to get DK here out of Sinister Sage, or if we might get the Incineroar. I don't know how much better or worse the matchups would be.
Well, Incineroar is a fire type, and there is the Fire Breath. Do we have type matchups in this game? No. Do I like to believe? Yes. And it looks like we are sticking with the DK.
Yeah, maybe Sage saying, hey, I did this, and this wrong here in this set. Let me try this again.
Yeah, sometimes if you're just self-reflective and think it over, you could turn what might have been a less than strong set for you and turn it around to continue.
But yeah, I would like to see Sinister Sage maybe slow this match down just a little bit and pick these options a little bit better.
Absolutely, because KBean here has been doing a tremendous job calling out all these options from Sinister Stage.
You know, that's going to be a very difficult thing in this matchup as well, is if DK is trying to land with some sort of aerial on Bowser's shield, the up B out of shield from Bowser is going to be so detrimental to DK in this matchup.
Absolutely. So Sinister Stage is going to have to play carefully, going for the ding-dong, not taking the stock, sadly. Ooh, going for the donkey punch and then the headbutt to try and take the stock. Not going for a Bowser side, but almost taking that stock there onto the platform. Ooh! A little premature there on the up smash, but I do love the attempt.
I'm surprised at that percentage we didn't go for like a F smash or something there instead, just to cover that space. But I understand wanting to get some sort of punish on the mash out.
KBean doing a tremendous job here with these command grabs, catching all of Sinister Sage's landing options. Ooh.
Sinister Sage was maybe looking to recover high there, but Bowser going to have that tough guy armor, able to punish DK for that.
Absolutely, missing that 2-frame there, letting Sinister Sage make it back onto stage, but he is still in he was still in a fairly bad disadvantage, but he was able to make it back until then. Sorry, commentator's curse.
And wow, I mean, KBean still living here, 156%,
Ooh.
but a hand slap right there at the ledge is going to take it.
And the Bowser side! Oh! What a way to end the set.
I mean, we saw it coming. He tried it once or twice.
Absolutely.
But yeah, not the best angle there for DK to get back to stage.
It wasn't the best. And we even saw it there with Sage where he's like, yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it happens. He's like, you got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, really amazing stuff there from KBean. Another great sponsor to Ace of Cards. So really happy for that guy.
Yeah. So.
There
we go. And let's see if I could try and figure out who is going to be up on stream next.
Yeah, got a lot of great stuff here coming up for you guys. This poll is far from over.
Yes, absolutely. Not over at all. We just barely started. And we still have so many amazing players, even over in the side setup, even now, like just in the normal pools off stream. There are tremendous players that I personally love. I'm personally a big Squidplumber fan myself. And he is in this pool, so I do hope I do get to commentate a Squidplumber set. I know I get to at least once a week normally at Xanadu, but it's a joy. Because Richter is just one of those characters that you don't see very often.
Yeah.
And Squidplumber is just so tremendous with the character.
I will say,
doing
though,
a tremendous job.
Squid sometimes has a curse at these big events of running into like one of Richter's worst matchups in the games right before pools ends.
Yeah, just barely.
So I feel like as long as Squid is able to avoid like maybe Min-Min and Bayo.
Yeah, a little. I believe in Squid. I believe Squid can do it quite easily and handily.
Yeah, really exciting stuff going on here.
Yes. Like, we have such a very happy crowd here. Everyone's talking, living it up, as they're watching and cheering for their friends here today.
Gonna be a little bit of a minute here before we get the next one.
It looks like we are looking for players for the stream setup. Maybe we weren't expecting KBean to have such a tremendous advantage here.
Yeah, maybe we were expecting that set to last another minute or two.
But it happens, and I'm quite sure Ace of Cards is very happy to have KBean now, especially with such an amazing debut set by him, having just recently been signed.
Yeah. It does look, though, if you're paying any attention to side stream as well on the KML Tournaments channel, we do have Generic versus Zay. Generic going to be a Diddy Kong from Nova or Maryland, I believe. And
yes.
Zay going to be coming down from Farmville.
Farmville?
Yeah,
Okay.
single Joy-Con Ice Climbers main.
Single Joy-Con Ice Climbers?
Single Joy-Con Ice Climbers. He's doing the desyncs with this.
That would cause so much mental damage to me. If I got desynced by an Ice Climber on a single Joy-Con.
And you know, it's crazy because he has the results to prove how good he is. I believe at Cavalier Clash, he made a really, really good upsets there in that bracket, beating like Gravity, Ray, a lot of really heavy hitters in Central Virginia. So yeah, it's not unlikely here, especially against Diddy Kong, that Ice Climbers could just pull something out.
The amount of fear I would feel immediately and deeply in my heart watching my opponent walk up with a single Joy-Con. Not two, one.
I believe he told me before the pools today that the single Joy-Con is solely for mental damage.
That's what it is. I would see a single Joy-Con and I would feel fear. There is no other emotion to have. To be that confident, I think I would just DQ immediately. Like, I don't want this. I'm too scared. That's fearful.
It looks like we have some players here coming up now for the VG Bootcamp stream.
Yes, as we said, KML tournaments putting on amazing productions. KML, the man himself, hunting this down to give us a good production here. So I am quite grateful to KML here.
Yeah, I don't know if I recognize both of these players, so I'm waiting for us to see who we're getting.
My thing is, I am horrible at remembering faces. I'll remember names, and this is mildly embarrassing. I'll remember your name and what characters you play. I will not remember your face, which is a little embarrassing, and I'm working on it. I'm aware we all have flaws. So hopefully we'll be able to figure that out soon.
But yeah, I'm interested to see how some of these brackets are going right now. I mean, so far it's kind of looking like things in Wave B are kind of going according to plan as far as upsets go.
We haven't had anything too crazy yet. We have, Chironi beating Onion into Squidplumber right now.
Oh, here we go. We got Willy and Blue.
All right.
So Willy, Kazuya from Nova, Maryland?
I believe Nova.
Nova? Okay, so a little bit farther north. And then I know Blue is a Greninja, I believe. I'm not too sure where Blue is from, though, or what kind of region they play in most of the time. But, yeah, really exciting stuff.
Oh, yes. Blue is a Greninja in the VA region.
In Virginia. So Frame Trap, so this is looking like Fredericksburg, RVA, that kind of area here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are in for a very fun set here. Kazuya most likely versus Greninja. So I am quite curious to see how our two... would it be weird to... No. Because yeah, he's a ninja. Yeah, the ninja versus the Japanese businessman. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really interesting matchup because this could really go one of two ways. Yeah. Either Willy is going to steamroll here with Kazuya.
Absolutely.
Or Blue is going to be able to slow down the pace of this match, get his damage when he needs to, send Willy into a situation off stage and be able to go in for edge guards.
Willy's going in with the Terry today.
Oh, now that's something we hadn't considered here.
Absolutely not.
I don't know, maybe the benefits of having Terry over Greninja, maybe just having that airspeed to match up with him, maybe a little bit of a better recovery compared to Kazuya's very linear recovery.
I potentially think that maybe Willy was a little afraid of Greninja's combo game with Kazuya, with just how heavy he is, and just going for something a little more speedy, a little more safe for this very matchup.
And you know, Greninja's going to have a lot of safe stuff on shield, like Nair, so I'm wondering how much of a play it's going to have in Willy being able to get some of these combo starters going.
Absolutely. And punishing that little errant of a down air and into a grab and putting Blue right into disadvantage here. However, Blue did a tremendous job there getting out of disadvantage and putting himself right back in the driver's seat.
Willy's, I'm noticing, is having some really good air dodges already. In places where Blue's wanting to extend his combo by either going for like a down tilt or an F tilt, Willy is getting the American air dodge, as some call it, into the stage or away from the stage. A nice jab power dunk
in
there.
between as well. Doing a tremendous job there to take that first stock there for Willy, who is just a mere tickle away from getting go on the board. And once again, just potentially overpowering.
Yeah, looking for that spike there at the ledge, maybe hoping to take that stock a little bit on the early side. Willy going to be able to tech there on that platform and prevent Blue from getting a stock, but Blue going to find it anyway there at the ledge with the forward air.
Yeah. And doing a tremendous job here. And Willy here is once again just doing a tremendous job here, just keeping Blue out and just building up damage, not even needing the go meter here for taking stocks.
And I mean, that is going to be the difference maker here in this matchup, is that if Blue is the one who is forced to approach and Willy can kind of stay in his safe little bubble until he's able to get his safe percentage off, you know, looking really good for Willy.
Yeah, just staying safe in his reaction range of just seeing like, all right, how is he approaching? How do I want to deal with this approach? And getting go meter on the board. This is a fairly even stock right now. However, Willy has shown a good way here of just how commanding he could be in this moment. Ooh!
Oh, wow.
Amazing job there, going for the shadow sneak into a back air, just denying Willy any chance to use that go meter.
And, you know, I don't think Willy was even prepared for that. I think he was expecting Blue to just jump up from the ledge and try to go for that power dunk spike. But, you know, Willy keeping it really, really even here, bringing the stocks back to even.
And Blue, once again here, just taking a commanding lead here, putting on damage, doing a tremendous job with Greninja's speed to stay safe and put on damage, percent, everything he needs to keep this match going.
Really risky down air there from Blue. I'm not sure if that was necessarily worth it. Trying to find his way out of this corner.
Getting that down air, but just barely missing the neutral air to continue that combo. Sadly, the platform did get a little bit in the way there.
Willy, I'm noticing, is making sure that he is holding center stage here.
Ooh! Getting the jab power dunk and not taking that stock just yet. However, I'm sure that put the fear deep in Blue's boots.
Yeah, like even here, like Willy is approaching when he feels like he has the opportunity to seal a stock, but if it's too risky, he's moving back there to that center stage. But another jab power dunk.
Jab power dunk. Now, I know it is technically possible to DI that, but at that percent, I'm not even sure if that would have done anything at that point.
Yeah, I have no clue about the DI routes as far as the jab power dunk goes.
I'll be quite honest. I just hold out and pray. I don't know it. I hold out and pray. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Willy taking a deep breath there in the camera, making sure that he is composed here going into this game too. But yeah, I just commending Willy there for holding that stage advantage. You know, he would go for options that he thought would work, but if it was a little bit too risky, he made sure to stay right there under that Smashville platform, making it so Blue couldn't have a reversal situation by sending him off stage.
Absolutely. And even then, Blue still played that last match tremendously. That really could have been anyone's game.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this platform layout now for Small Battlefield will help Blue out anymore now that Willy, the platform is not in the center of the stage. Now we're a little bit closer to the ledge. So most of the time, Greninja's combos are going to either lead right there onto that platform or going to send you off stage.
Absolutely. However, Willy's still doing a tremendous job here and just keeping Blue juggled here and in disadvantage.
Yeah, really good neutral stuff here coming out from these guys. Kind of dancing around each other right now, but going to find another jab, and then the power dunk. I believe Blue dropped his shield there.
The Terry Classic.
Going to find some nice up airs there from Blue, trying to keep Willy in disadvantage.
Absolutely. Willy does now have go meter. However, it's going to be pretty hard to use if he cannot land on the stage and even just get back in advantage. But getting that down tilt into the back air by Blue, taking that stock, once again, commanding Willy. But Willy getting the jab power dunk once again. This really is such a magnetic set by the both of them.
Yeah, and so far it's one of the first sets we've seen where both players are keeping this relatively even.
Yeah.
They're not letting the either one come out with a huge lead in these stocks.
Absolutely. Even in our more even sets earlier, it was still like, for those games, they were commanding and commanding. While here, this really is both players just in a beautiful song and dance together of just taking turns, showing the world what they can do.
Yeah, and I mean, here we go. Willy, like I said, holding the center stage. He knows that if he gets put off stage, it's so beneficial for Greninja to find that edge guard. So as long as he's able to react to Blue's approaches from the center stage, it's very likely he's not going to be losing stocks anytime soon.
Absolutely. And getting those beautiful climbs here with the up airs. Not taking the stock just yet, but it is still going to do a fairly good job taking and putting percent on Willy.
Blue looking for that down tilt into the up smash. I think he was trying to cover the roll in on the platform rather than the neutral get
Once
up.
again, getting hit by the jab power dunk again. Have all of these stocks been through jab power dunk at this point?
I think so. I think almost every single one of them have been a jab power dunk stock.
I mean, it's a very good combo to go for, especially for carry. So it's very understandable. Ooh!
There's no way that
Jab
kills.
Buster
Yeah.
Wolf, not taking it though.
But a lot of good damage there. Greninja already at 97%. Still got a whole nother stock to work through here on the side
Absolutely.
of Blue.
However, this set is still very much looking like it's going to be Willy's to take right now, especially with such a percent lead. Blue finally taking the stock, so no longer fear of Power Geyser or Buster Wolf. However, he still just have the dreaded jab power dunk.
And you know, we're able to see some adaptation there now too, because those air dodges that Willy was going for earlier on in the first game, now getting punished by Blue with the up smash. So
Absolutely.
Blue definitely making some adaptations here in game 2.
Yeah, Blue playing a lot more conservatively here, pressing his advantage, but not pressing too hard to overextend and lose the stock. Do a jab power dunk, but not yet.
Not quite
Amazing
yet.
DI there by Blue.
I believe almost any combo that Willy can do now will lead to a kill, either power dunks or maybe even like something into up special, but
Absolutely. Blue playing around up in the sky, just seeing how Willy wants to go in and approach. But Willy is just going to get the power dunk. Not the jab though. He did not get our lovely little jab power dunk.
yeah, he really went all the way up there, knowing that Blue trying to stay out of Terry's threat range, kind of
Absolutely.
jumping around, maybe hoping for a situation where Willy was going to give up some sort of his advantage. But
Yeah, hopefully, potentially just praying that, like, okay, maybe he approaches somewhat riskily here. However, speaking about risks, Stampede risks are a very real thing. However, a good Stampede for you to go to is College Park Stampede Bloom. KBean Tournaments and the University of Maryland Smash Club are back with their regional event, Stampede, happening April 20th in the Adele H. Stamp Student Union, featuring Smash Ultimate singles and doubles, and for the very first time, Rivals of Aether singles. Sign up today at start.gg/UMD Stampede. And if you want that link in chat, put hashtag stamp, not hashtag, exclamation point stamp in the Twitch chat, and you will get a forward link for it.
Yeah, really exciting stuff. And, you know, this game, you know, this game even being out for what, 5 years now?
Yeah.
6 years
5,
now?
6.
This meta is still developing, you know?
Every meta with good, consistent players will always evolve. It might stagnate, but it's still slowly growing. But we have a booming evolution here with Smash Bros. At the moment.
Yeah, and it's just so exciting to see more and more, you know, regionals, locals, these kind of things that are so long-lasting.
Absolutely. KBean Tournaments just recently had I believe their 100th tournament, which is such a commitment to be able to have that many for your local.
Yeah, and you know, just even as far as like regionals, like us being on the 5th stick drift now.
Yes.
You know, Cavalier Clash in Charlottesville coming up on number 5 this year as well. just big staple stuff here in MDBA that just a long-lasting impression of like how much people in this region really commit to like being here.
Exactly. This is such a committed region. I remember like growing up, I would watch like the MDVA like regionals and stuff for like Smash 4 and Brawl, and always think that is such a cool thing. I would love to be able to go in and do that myself. Till I finally like Smash Ultimate, I'm like, all right, biting the bullet, I'm doing it. Best decision ever. I love this game. I love this community. Such an amazing thing to do. I'm glad to have and especially to be in the MDVA region.
Yeah, and you know, this region in and of itself, the crossover as well is kind of insane when you think of it, compared to like a lot of other states and like regions within the U.S. Virginia and Maryland, like physical distance is huge.
It's massive. I know I personally, well, I didn't drive. My carpool drove. I personally traveled, fix that, traveled about 4 hours today to get here. And that just shows our commitment here in MDVA for these amazing events and opportunities.
Yeah, it's just amazing that we do get to have the crossover that we get with everybody being so far apart from each other.
Absolutely. And even then, you even have like small little rivalries, like Squidplumber's always like, Maryland's better than Virginia. Mage King on the other side, Virginia's better than Maryland. Just fun stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, even within, like, sub-regions, sometimes, like, to get to a local within your own sub-region, it takes almost 2 hours to get there. So
it really can, and it shows how driven and dedicated the MDVA region is to their game. And it looks like we are coming up on Chris versus Radiaz, with Radiaz as the Sephiroth and Chris as the Steve.
Chris, gonna have some really, really good placements. Cavalier Clash, I believe almost every single Cav Clash that he's been a part of, he's been in like top 3, I believe. Yeah, just really good stuff there. He has a couple of other characters too besides Steve that he's able to pull out if necessary, but when you're playing the best character in the game, do you really need to?
Exactly. Sometimes you just want to mix it up a little.
Sephiroth, though, going to be a really interesting choice. Some Steves believe that this is a potential losing matchup here on the side of Steve. Just, you know, big sword disjoint. Going to have that nice triple jump there with the wing.
Being able to get past those walls with, like, F tilt alone. However, Chris is going to take that stock fairly quickly with the back air.
Yeah, and that's going to be, like, the really most disadvantaged thing for Sephiroth in this matchup is his weight. He's just so weightless. He's going to die so much earlier than Steve here.
Absolutely. You're going to be a lot lighter when you're missing a wing. You have the extra wing, but you should have had 2.
But yeah, wow. And see, this is where this meta is going, right? We see Steve, we see him doing all these cool block combos, and here we see Sephiroth jumping onto the block, extending his combo off of Steve's own, you know, terrain.
And Radiaz is doing a tremendous job here with that wing to try and take that stock. Was not able to even it out just yet. And looking like that would have been a fairly good kill should that wall not have been there. Now, Radiaz still has a lot of ground to cover here.
Yeah, this is really just an uphill battle because Chris at 143, he's going to keep scrapping here until he dies. He has this diamond saved, but he's not about to craft a tool if he was about to die like he just did.
Sometimes it's better to play a little conservatively. Might not have the best advantage with silver or maybe even broken tools, but if you don't want to lose that diamond, that is such a tremendous resource here for Steve.
Yeah, and I mean, even without the diamond, he's killing so early with these back airs at the ledge, and now it's just even more threatening.
And even then, it's hard to even say that Radiaz isn't doing that well. He's doing a tremendous job pressuring Chris with these aerials. It's just Chris is doing a fairly good job staying out and then pressuring right back when there is just one whiff here.
Yeah, Radiaz looking for some F-tilts, just anything to get a good solid hit in to lead into like a ledge trapping scenario, but Chris is just not giving it to him.
Going for the shield breaker. Sadly not going to get it, but putting a lot of shield damage on Chris here and putting more pressure on him by by extension.
Yeah, I am liking Radiaz's spacing, though. I'm noticing that the longer that the set goes on, like the back airs and forward airs are becoming a little bit more of a threat here for Chris.
Yeah, Radiaz has been doing a tremendous job getting a feel for just how Chris wants to play around Radiaz and his tremendous just hitboxes.
I want to note how good that recovery was from Chris. He recognized that he was going to die from that Giga Flare and decided to drop down off stage. I mean, what a great stuff there from Chris, getting that back air on the ledge. But yeah, like recognizing that situation was so crazy, placing that TNT and like getting your ledge invincibility back because you landed technically.
Technically. Did we land or did we make a new platform entirely? Who knows?
But yeah, what a great stuff there from Chris.
And it looks like Chris, thinking about it, briefly hovering over the Mii Sword Fighter. But it looks like, are we sticking with the Steve? If it's not broke, don't fix it. We're sticking with the Steve.
You know, maybe Chris maybe wanting to warm some other stuff up for the bracket, just in case something pops up later.
Yeah, something scary pops up, need to deal with it. Understandable. And clanking that Shadow Flare with the back hit of up tilt.
You know, now I don't see Steve do this that much. That TNT setup with the wall in front of it is so good because it forces the other player to either stay on the other side of the stage or you have to hop around the setup.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're going to ignite that TNT trying to break the wall.
And Radiaz was doing a tremendous job playing around that, what became that pressure that Chris made of not getting too scared, but not overextending and committing and getting punished for it. And going for an up air there, sadly going to get nicked by the minecart there.
What an interesting little interaction there. Landing on the blocks breaking, and then immediately gripping onto the ledge.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good F smash. That Scintilla
I love
has
the idea
so much lag.
for the counter. Sadly, it just was in the wrong position. Since Sephiroth's counter does have to face where it is, like Sora's, like K. Rool's, just wasn't the best situation for Radiaz to be in.
Yeah, but Radiaz doing a much better job here in game 2. Even though this stock hasn't taken yet, he's only at 19% and already evening it up.
Yeah, it looks like Radiaz maybe just need a little bit of warm-up. See how Chris likes to play. Just see how Chris deals with all this pressure and spacing here by Radiaz.
I just realized that fair just, the fair just stabbed the blocks. Like, he doesn't poke into the blocks like he does with the wall. I didn't know that was a thing.
See, I thought that was a thing, but apparently not. And getting that really good counter there on the minecart and putting Chris in a fairly bad spot. However, Chris has been doing a tremendous job staying out, catching that up special with the F smash. Tremendous job there by Radiaz. This may be just the push he needed to continue with the set and keep him in the game.
Yeah, Chris was definitely looking for that low profile there with the up B to get back to stage, but that S smash just has a nice little sweeping effect right there over the ground.
And Radiaz calling out the roll from the shield there to shield Shadow Flare and going in with an up air, doing a tremendous job catching Chris, that is, and still keeping him in a poor spot there.
Yeah, and you know, Chris not in a bad position right now, Diamond on deck. Maybe could use a little bit more iron here in this palette for like the minecarts and the anvils. But Radiaz trying to keep onto this pressure, not letting Chris get a bunch more materials.
Absolutely. And that's really the best way you want to play the Steve matchup. You want to try and deny materials as much as possible without being too irregardless on how you approach. So it really is just a lot of mind games on the Steve. Getting hit by his own TNT, not letting him phase him though. And once again, giving Radiaz the one wing here ready to go. However, this is going to be getting that same little interaction again. And this is, nearly taking himself out with that TNT, not taking Radiaz. This really could be anyone's game right now. Chris has very little materials. This may be time for Radiaz to push this approach with the dash attack.
Yeah, and that was a really good bait there from Radiaz. He dashed forward, making Chris think that he was going to go for an option, did a dash back. Chris drops his shield there to maybe punish for something, and then go in for that dash attack.
Absolutely.
Really good adaptation there from Radiaz in game 2.
Amazing job there by Radiaz. Just seeing how Chris likes to do his thing, put up his walls, and using it to his advantage.
Mr. Game & Watch, yeah, here we go. We're switching it up.
All right.
And you would think that in this matchup that Sephiroth would maybe still have an advantage just because of the big disjoint. But because some of the moves are so much slower than normal sword characters, Game & Watch kind of can just punish Sephiroth for a lot of these options.
Absolutely.
You know, even side B and the Giga Flare bucket, what a great, you know, counter for that option from Sephiroth.
Yeah, for that alone, it really makes it hard. Not to mention just how easy it is for Game & Watch to low profile a lot of Seph's moves, knowing that forward tilt and many other moves are so thin, and just using that as well.
And also, Sephiroth is just so tall. I mean, if Radiaz gets stuck here in some of these Nair combos, I mean, Chris can just kind of hold him for as long as he wants to.
Absolutely. And just sort of playing a little bit here and just seeing what he wants to go for. Cooking a little bit with the neutral special, but still getting taken out by Radiaz there.
Getting a little bit of chef here at the ledge. Radiaz, wow, what a great up air there.
I love that added shield pressure there on Chris to force him to sort of stay a little more back after whiffing that down smash. But we are still going to take that stock with Game & Watch's amazing up smash.
Yeah, and here we go. Here is these like Nair combos sending Radiaz right off stage. Radiaz finding a little struggle to get back down here to the stage, but it looks like he's finally able to find a little bit of footing.
Absolutely. Once again, Chris cooking a little bit with the breakfast food here. And, oh,
wow.
Amazing call out there for the roll in by Chris, and Radiaz taking that stock. Now Radiaz still even has Wing on board. This could be his chance to really close out this set and really make it his.
Yeah, and that was a great chair there from Chris. Going to be able to just catch that landing from Radiaz, bringing it right back here to even. I mean, if this game continues the way it's been going, Radiaz clear advantage here, but if we see this momentum switch back to Chris, you know, who knows?
Absolutely. And we've seen momentum switches like that happen quite a few times here already in this set B alone, not even getting into the top rounds for later today. It really just shows Radiaz's very amazing adaptability here, even adapting once again to a different character as well.
Being able to hop right around that chef, but Chris managing to keep Radiaz here in this edge guard situation.
Ooh! Not taking the stock just yet, though. We were cooking, but it seems to be a little too early to take it out of the oven.
Yeah, Radiaz, this is his opportunity here. He has the stage control. He needs to be able to keep Chris out. Oh my gosh, that was such a risky smash attack
just a little
from
bit by
Radiaz.
the smash attack armor Sephiroth gets with the one wing. However, he is still horribly on the back foot here. And with just how light Sephiroth is, Radiaz has to play very carefully here now, even knowing full well that with this edge guard here could be what takes it.
Yeah, both players kind of dancing around each other right now, but Radiaz going to have a pretty premature up smash there.
Absolutely.
Hoping to catch Chris in a situation, but Chris just holding out with the patience and able to punish there.
It seemed as if he was trying to maybe catch a jump, maybe an up special, and just like, okay, this might have been a habit that I noticed. Let me call it out. But Chris was just taking their time there to make sure, I don't want to throw this. I'm doing well, playing well. Let me lock in and do well.
Yeah, you know, really great stuff there from Chris. A great counter picker player here in this region. I mean, he has more characters.
Yeah.
Like, he has a lot more characters, I believe. But Game & Watch and that Steve going to be the primary ones.
Absolutely,
and, you know,
and he quite easily showed how well he played there as well.
And, you know, What two great characters to pick in this meta as well.
Right.
Like, these are like the two meta-defining characters at the moment.
I wouldn't say Game & Watch is meta-defining. You definitely have to like watch and know what to do. However, with someone with such a patchwork list of characters, we have Patchwork 2024, the premier major in North Carolina, hosted by Bud Buds, happening July 6th through 7th in Raleigh, North Carolina, featuring brackets for Ultimate and Melee, with an over $2,000 in pop bonuses. Standard registration is open now until June 1st. Sign up today at start.gg/patchwork.
Another good major there coming up here in the Carolinas. Got some Carolina representation here today. I know, let's see, No Tag is here.
Yeah, No Tag is here.
We have Twitchy seated in top 32 somewhere as well, playing somewhere here in Pool B.
Yeah, somewhere. We may see him later.
But yeah, really exciting stuff going on down there in the Carolinas. Really great player base as well.
Yeah, truly.
Phenomenal people.
Every time I meet and chat with players from North Carolina, I'm always astounded at their knowledge and everything that they can do. So it's always a treat. And do we want to officially call Lima part of North Carolina? Lima is going to school there.
Yeah, Lima's a part of Carolina. Yeah, of course.
I heard someone earlier who was like, I don't know if that counts. Lima's from Texas. It's like, if he's doing a lot of stuff in North Carolina, I feel like that counts. But
it definitely counts.
Yeah,
you count for both.
Yeah, I count. Yeah. So yeah, I'm counting Lima, and like I'm a big Lima fan. Lima was in Pool A, so it does not look like I'll get the commentator Lima set today, but I am going to be watching those VODs later. However, right now we have Smub and highdablo. Smub, a very prominent Maryland Ridley, and then highdablo, a ZSS.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know what just happened there. I like blinked.
Yeah. I was busy trying to like, all right, let's introduce these players, only for highdablo to lose that stock fairly early, and Smub playing very carefully here.
Yeah, Smub really going to be one of the people to beat here in this bracket today. You know, we do, like we mentioned, we do have Lima in this bracket, but Smub going to be one of like the top, I believe the top representative for at least Virginia. I know Oolong kind of holds that position there for Maryland, but you know, definitely one of the top people in all of MDVA here on our screens right now.
So we are in for a treat of a set to watch, especially with just how quickly Smub was able to take that stock from highdablo.
And you know,
highdablo, oh my gosh.
highdablo, yeah. And highdablo not even that far behind right now. Already pulling Smub up to 121%. We're just needing to get this stock off.
Also, I just realized this is the famous rivalry, Ridley and Samus.
Oh yeah, this is a canon matchup.
Absolutely. Now, if this goes anything like the canon, it does mean that ZSS is going to do a tremendous job. However, as always, Ridley will come back. So let's see really how it ends.
Good up smash there from highdablo, trying to get a combo going, trying to put Smub in a couple of tech situations, trying to see what Smub does here in these disadvantaged scenarios.
And highdablo also getting a fairly good feel for just how Smub likes to approach and just waiting it out and then punishing with a parry.
Yeah, and I'm loving these Sares from highdablo. Really good option to kind of just hit Ridley from a distance. Smub, though, gonna be able to find a F-tilt here at the ledge to take that stock off of highdablo.
Absolutely, a tremendous job there by Smub, going for that classic Ridley down tilt with the tail. However, highdablo is doing a tremendous job here, once again keeping Smub in disadvantage. However, he does still need to take a stock here. As I say that, he takes that stock.
And we get a little taunt off here from highdablo.
Just a little bit.
He's feeling himself. I mean, after losing that stock so early to bringing this back to like a complete even game,
Absolutely.
I mean, what a fantastic sign of like a great player.
A great player and confidence in themselves.
Yeah, highdablo having some really amazing spacing coming out here around Ridley.
Absolutely. Ridley having such giant hitboxes, you really need to make sure that your spacing is on point here to try and stay in advantage here. Smub going for the side special to recover and making it back. However, getting caught by down smash, but not connecting into the up special.
Gonna find it anyways here on the second time around, but even that first time around, I think he just had to reverse that up B to take that stock. Not really expecting Smub to pop out on the other side.
And like the accidental B reverses, they do happen. Happen to the best of us, happen to the worst of us, happen to the most average of us. It happens.
Yeah, Smub taking a moment here to figure out his game plan going into game 2. Yeah, but what a great comeback there from highdablo.
And it's always good to take your time, think, recover. There's no need to rush. There is nothing stopping us from taking our time here.
Yeah.
We're doing fine. Just take your time, figure it out. Because what I want most is great sets. And that's what we have so far here today.
That was very interesting. I don't know if that was supposed to be a Xero or if highdablo meant to just go for a grab there on the platform immediately just to catch Smub jumping in.
It may have been intended to be a dare, but we just have to live with that. Like I said, we had the reverse B reverses. Now we can also have accidental null let's drops.
And you know, already in this game too, I'm already noticing that highdablo is kind of changing up their game plan. I've already seen a couple of jabs come out there on Smub's shield to kind of force the issue of, oh, do you really want to drop your shield here against me?
Ooh! Smub running up and getting an amazing up smash to take that stock, catching highdablo very off guard.
Yeah, I don't think highdablo was ready for that run up.
I don't think any of us were ready for that.
Just run up smash.
Yeah. So that's the classic, just run up and hit works.
But yeah, highdablo looking there for that tech chase with the paralyzer, but not able to find it.
However, he's still doing a tremendous job with this stock. Sadly, he is still on the back foot in stocks and percent. However, he's doing an amazing job trying to get in here. However, he is still being juggled here by Smub.
Yeah, Smub kind of just throwing out these up smashes now, saying, hey, if you're going to hold on to this position, I'm going to come out from underneath of you. You're going to keep hopping in the air.
And
like
that was a beautiful side B there by highdablo to keep Smub off and take that stock. Calling out the side B from highdablo onto ledge as he has been known to do so far.
Smub keeping highdablo here in the corner. highdablo able to get an up smash started, get maybe a little bit of percent. Oh my god.
Not getting the spike, but still doing a tremendous job once again keeping highdablo in disadvantage and just pressuring.
Yeah, that was such a great read for highdablo to kind of go for. He could have just taken the easy percentage and got another up air, but decided to go for the riskier option, and it didn't pay off, but it would have looked really
It didn't pay off, but it didn't hurt either. So that's sort of the best risks you want to take. If you're not going to get what you wanted, you at least hope it didn't hurt you in the end. Ooh, getting the paralyzer. Going for something a little sauce. Oh!
Yeah, unfortunate there from highdablo. Smub trying to go for the edge guard situation there.
And Smub even looking a little disappointed that that's how it ended. It's never a good way to end a set with a accidental SD. It doesn't feel as proud, but still Smub was doing a tremendous job there.
Nah, we take those. You can't be disappointed as the winner for winning in a set that they messed up in.
I get that. However, I'm one of those people where if I win, I want to win beating the best. You know? I want to beat you while you're at your best. I don't want to beat you when you're at your Tuesday after a very long Monday at work.
I'll take what I get.
All right.
Anything good that comes my way, I take. It's good.
Now, going right now here into a Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium love is very real here in MVVA.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to see. highdablo already seemed to be mixing up his options in Game 2, and now it already looks like he's kind of changing up his game plan a little bit more in Game 3 as well. Seeing a lot of different options come out that he hasn't presented to Smub before.
Absolutely. Mixing up just exactly how I want to do things. Being a little saucy there with the back and forth and back and forth. A little disrespectful. You'd expect that from a player like Mars, but still ZSS nonetheless.
Yeah, Smub at the higher percentage here. highdablo really catching on to some of these jumps here from Smub. Smub missing an up smash, and then highdablo missing the punish. Just a whole bunch of spaghetti there.
There's
in
a
that
lot
scenario.
happening here. Ooh.
And that should be a stock right there.
Amazing edge guard there by Smub. Once again, ooh, calling out the jump in with the up smash.
Yeah, highdablo has really been calling out the jumps pretty well, but able to find the side B there to take that stock from Smub off of the ledge.
Yep, both of us taking our time here, just playing a little bit. However, Smub is slowly inching forward and forward with each one and racking up more and more % each time.
That was a great situation there for highdablo. Finding more and more of these jabs. Looking for a jump out of the corner from Smub, but Smub not quite giving it to him.
And highdablo honestly doing a tremendous job keeping Smub in disadvantage to get that spike there. Into the up smash. This really is anyone's game here. The crowd is going crazy for this right now. What an amazing set.
highdablo was so proud of that spike as well. A little bit of a grid coming off.
Oh
my gosh!
Going for the up smash
my
with the spike once
gosh.
again. Smub saying, oh, you're not allowed to spike me like that. I'm spiking you right back.
He said mine looks cooler than yours
Yeah,
does.
I have the better one. Mine is classier. Look at a cool spike from me.
Yeah.
Amazing job there.
Crowd behind us getting
crowd.
so hyped there for Smub in that set.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wow, that was so that was so quick.
That was such an electric set, especially in that last game. It was constantly bam, bam, bam. Something was happening.
So insane. But you know, really got to make high commends to Diablo there.
Absolutely.
highdablo, not Diablo.
Yeah,
highdablo.
I noticed midway through, like I have dyslexia, so I was like, what is that? Is there an I there? And it wasn't. It's like, oh, it's not highdablo, it's highdablo.
highdablo.
And it's like, okay, I know how to read. Took me a moment, but I got it.
Yeah, the funniest thing was getting that spike, and he looked so happy, and then Smub immediately got the next stock, and he's still just grinning from ear to ear. He's like, you got that too. That was hype.
I loved it because like how could you feel bad losing such an electric set like that? That's one of those where you go home and you VOD review and you're like, oh, I was kind of clean there.
All right,
I can't be that bad.
Coming up next, though, here's your Squidplumber set.
Yes, I love Squidplumber.
This is going to be so exciting here. And not only that, but we have Syrup here today.
Yeah, Syrup is here today.
Syrup coming in for Stick Drift 5. Both of these players making their way through pools. Squidplumber already beating Wookie, Shaw.
Yes.
Yeah, Syrup already beating, I believe that's Polo.
Yes.
But
and he had recently gotten 17th at Collision as well. So a tremendous placement there.
Yeah.
So absolutely someone you want to watch today.
This will be an interesting matchup just because Richter's going to be playing at that safe distance. Not going to want to necessarily approach. Ness off stage.
Yeah.
Wow, that is going to be a hard feat for Squidplumber to beat here in this matchup. I mean, the disjoint, fair, nair, down air, all coming out from Ness. Going to be really, really hard for Squidplumber to get back here to the stage, especially against somebody who's exceptional like Syrup.
Who is such a good player like Syrup. And however, that is also still not to speak down on Squidplumber, because Squidplumber is still such an exceptional player who I love watching. I watch him every week at Xanadu, and I can't wait to watch him here today so everyone else can see my love of Squidplumber.
Yeah, really fun stuff coming out here.
Yeah.
The crowd going hype here from Squidplumber, the local Richter, our region's hero, as some would call.
Squidplumber is a man of the people. So let's see if he follows the people requests and takes this win here today. Doing the backwards Grand Cross to try and catch how Syrup wants to go in. However, Syrup getting a tremendous combo here, getting 38% from that alone. Ooh, catching the tether recovery with the PK Thunder. Ooh, that was spooky.
Squidplumber getting himself out of that ledge corner situation, deciding to come back here to the Pokeball, finding a little bit more safety at center stage.
Ooh, Syrup hitting with that back air and edge guarding with that forward air, taking that stock quite quickly as well.
And that's kind of just like that situation that Switch is going to get thrown in multiple times here over the course of this set, is that, and there he goes for it again. Richter's recovery is only so horizontal with being able to find that tether. So at some point, Syrup finding these rising like forward airs off stage are going to be so detrimental to Squid.
However, Squid has been doing a tremendous job here using that holy water earlier to create sort of a little bit of a wall between him and Syrup so he could actually recover there. And taking that, once again, as I said, using holy water to keep Syrup off and then turning that into advantage for him and taking that stock.
Yeah, it looked like Syrup there was kind of stalled right there at the ledge. I believe he was trying to do like a PK Thunder where it arcs over on top of the stage and then drifts back into the ledge. Oh, Squid maybe getting a little bit preemptive there with that F smash.
Yeah, sadly he did have to get whip punished for that. I do understand it. However, he is still an amazing player and he is able to turn this around, I believe.
Yeah, I'll just notice Squid has been doing a lot of preemptive options, actually. I'm noticing a lot of up specials that are kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Like he's expecting Syrup to be above him and maybe trying to just call out that option.
Absolutely. Maybe even just trying to condition to stop that option and then use whatever option he sees Syrup go for in that moment and use it next time they're in that situation. Ooh, going for the axe and getting hit by the down smash, but still not getting the stock taken. Oh, Syrup is doing a lot of juggling here.
What an awful situation to be in. With, like, Ness just center stage, just PK thundering you. I blinked. I didn't even see what happened.
He tether recovered, but was he too low and just went to the blast zone?
I'm imagining he probably went to try a tether cancel.
Probably.
So he went to tether and then dropped into potentially like an up B or something like that to mix up his recovery against the yo-yo. But then sometimes if you're not like super duper precise on getting that drop off with the tether cancel, you kind of just fall because you have to press down on your controller. So he probably just fell into the blast zone.
It does happen, sadly. However, we still have game 2 here. This could be anyone's game. And going right into Smashville, a really good stage here for Squidplumber.
Yeah, this is going to be really good because now we're going to be able to drop those holy waters off of the platform, and it's going to be able to hit the ledge right at that position that he needs.
Little sweet spot. Getting in a beautiful down air into neutral air and the up special. And right now, this is looking fairly good for Squidplumber. However, Syrup was able to get out of that disadvantage for the most part, but he's still just surviving here.
A good grab there from Squidplumber, recognizing that he wasn't going to be able to get another move out in the meantime. Now, so far, Squidplumber being able to control the majority of this stage, and that's going to be the good thing about some of these smaller stages, right? You always kind of have to take this risk as like a zoner or someone who plays around with projectiles or at a distance.
Ooh,
is like
calling out a roll in and just missing with that grab.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, I might get sent off earlier if I get comboed, but now all of my options cover this entire stage. So you have to force your way around it.
Squidplumber just barely bobbing and weaving before accidentally losing a stock at 45%. However, Syrup here at practically 200%. Still, the stock is not taken.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was a little too saucy.
He was cooking something. Yeah. I don't know what it was, but it was devious.
Pancakes with that syrup, but just sadly we burnt those pancakes.
Yeah, I mean, Syrup, oh, what? 200, like, right there at the hit. Syrup kind of bringing back percentages a little bit.
Absolutely.
Squid already at 91, so Syrup could easily bring this back to even.
Syrup absolutely made, yeah, that's exactly what he was going for earlier.
There was that tether cancel that Squid messed up there in the last game where he dropped down.
Yeah, Squid doing an amazing job here. However, Syrup really made the most of that last stock here. And once again, has Squidplumber at a very high percent and a disadvantage here. Is he going to be able to convert this into a stock? As I say that, he does.
But yeah, Squid having some amazing options off stage there as well, being able to really mix up his timing with Cross and Holy Water to be able to stall himself in the air for just a tiny bit longer.
Absolutely. Ooh, Squidplumber still making it back and recovering, and still having a percent lead here. He really does have a lot of room to move here. However, Syrup has been floating around and bobbing and weaving with ease.
And here we go.
Trading our fire multi-hits at each other. Just a little bit. My turn to get hit by PK Fire, your turn for Holy Water. Well, we have our time.
You know, that was kind of a dangerous situation there from Squid, kind of being stuck there above Syrup, not being able to land on the ground, but finding his way back on stage.
Absolutely. And I do want to note that beautiful up air drag down by Syrup, putting Squidplumber in disadvantage.
And what some great disadvantage options there from Squid to not get hit by some of those options.
Syrup having Holy Water in hand, saving it for a rainy day.
I believe Squid knew. I don't know if he was.
Oh!
Oh my
God!
God!
Getting the classic down air into up special, evening out this game here once again. Squidplumber is not going to take that standing down.
Yeah, Squid really holding on to the center stage right now, being able to send out a lot of his options, trying to keep Syrup away and trying to take him off stage.
And once again, I love Squidplumber's use of these reverse grand crosses and then using them as pressure later to deal with Syrup. Ooh. Ooh, Syrup going for the down smash. Do call out that roll. Getting a tremendous call out there as well. Yeah. Yeah!
Wow. What a great
beautiful
conversion there
there
from Squid. I mean, wow, that was so amazing. Finding that situation to get onto the platform, into that down air, into the into the up throw, up air. Wow.
Tremendous job there by Squidplumber, evening out the set, taking us into game 3. Now, for the pools, is Squidplumber going to be the one to make it to the finals for pools, or is it going to be Syrup? It really could be any of these two, but I still expect to see them in the next top 64.
Oh my God, Alex?
Alex!
Alex! Oh my gosh. Maybe saying
this is my first Syrup Minecraft that I've ever seen.
I don't know if I've ever seen Syrup play Steve, but I know, Ness kind of having a little bit of a slower jump, so maybe feeling like he was getting called out too much on his jumps in neutral by Squid, and now he can just stay grounded and kind of do his thing, get resources. He doesn't have to interact now.
And Squid has been doing a tremendous job still pressuring Syrup past all of these walls, doing a tremendous job here, keeping Syrup from getting these materials. Up until now, this is the first time Syrup really had just a moment to be able to mine.
Yeah, Squid here at 120%. Gonna have to try to make his way in and get this damage here on Syrup.
The only issue here is that Syrup, even though he is low on materials, he is catching Squidplumber's approaches very well and building up a lot of percent here. Ooh, Syrup was sadly very ready for the Holy Water into up special that we've seen quite a few times in the last couple games.
I think Squid was maybe hoping that up special was going to maybe shield poke, but just didn't happen for him.
Sadly, no. Ooh, getting really good ladder combos here with the Alex. But Squidplumber is going to come in and stop it.
Really some wonky interactions coming out here.
Going for the up smash, not hitting though. However, with very little resources, now would be Squid's time to try and confirm the stock here.
And here's that same situation that we kind of saw with Chris in one of our previous sets. You know, at such a high percent, we're not going to use this diamond here on the stock. We're going to save it for the next one.
Oh, amazing job there by Squidplumber, watching his mash to see how he gets out of the minecart and not getting hit by the potential up smash there by Alex. Now, maybe if Syrup had been just a little closer to Squidplumber, he could have taken that. Or Squidplumber is going to use the back air and take that stock.
Gonna find the up tilt back air there. Gonna go off stage for the quick forward air to seal out that second stock.
Now Syrup here with Diamond Tools on board as well, and a whole entire stock lead against Squidplumber. This is looking very precarious for us.
Syrup, a little bit hesitant on that combo, but I saw the vision of trying to take him back off the platform with the jab to take him off stage.
I love the idea. Once again, Squidplumber almost using that reverse grand cross from earlier. What was back air?
Back air.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't even like part of the pickaxe. That was like
I think that was like the handle.
I don't even think that was the handle. That might have been like a strap on the bottom of the handle.
The Wii Remote wrist strap, so you don't drop it.
It was literally the Wii Remote wrist strap is what hit him on that back air.
But either way, such an amazing game by both Syrup and Squidplumber. Syrup doing a tremendous time as Ness, and then showing us a little bit of the Alex.
Yeah, and you know, gonna go back here talking about KML tournaments. If you're not watching, we are on both streams here for VGBootCamp. We have VGBootCamp here, and then we also have our side stream with KML tournaments. KML is the leading production and tournament organization crew in the DMV. The production crew behind Stick Drift and many events across the region. You can check out all of these socials at KML Tournaments. Yeah, lots of great stuff there from KML, really hardworking guy. I like saying this at every time I commentate, just because he runs so many local streams.
Yes, so much. I said this earlier during doubles, so if you're here, you're going to have a little bit of a deja vu moment. Sorry, everyone. But it really does have to be said that KML is such a workhorse. And I really do see KML as one of the big future names in the Smash scene if he keeps this momentum that he has, just working all these events and doing a tremendous job at it.
Yeah, I mean, running stream for Mega Drive in Maryland, you have that on Wednesdays, I believe.
Yes.
You have STV, my tournament, Save the VODs over in Harrisonburg, running that on Mondays. The Cut in Charlottesville on Thursdays. Running extra credit Sundays.
Extra credit, UMD Fridays.
It's so insane. And then also now doing all of these kind of like regional events. Cav Clash, Defend the District, Stick Drift, Arcadian, Xanadu Arcadian.
Absolutely.
Like, so many good things. I like to say that he collects locals like Thanos.
Yeah,
like he's
really
got like
he's got
like all of like the gems on his hand.
He has every day of the week set and ready to go.
KML controls the scene in MTV as far as streaming goes.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, we got a little hand. We got a little hand from
some
KML.
Jazz hands from KML.
From the man himself.
Thank you for our kind words.
But yeah, really great stuff coming out there in that last set.
Absolutely. Now let's take a look at bracket to see what we may have missed off stream.
Yeah. Looks like we have, I mean, most of this pool that I'm looking at right now, a lot of the upsets, there hasn't really been many. It's kind of been going according to plan. I know in Pool A, there were several upsets that were happening over in Pool A, but not really noticing anything super
nothing too crazy.
Nothing too out there right now. I believe on side stream right now we have Twitchy and Toa.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's pretty interesting. Isabel potentially going to make it out in top 32 winners side, or Corrin.
Or Corrin. And I will say I'm a little biased. I'm a really big Toa fan. I love watching Corrin. A big Fire Emblem fan, so I am biased whenever I see one of the Fire Emblem characters. Don't look at me like that. I like my sorties. I like Fire Emblem.
Well, as a villager main here,
fair.
I would love to see an Isabel or literally any Animal Crossing character make it out of pools at this event?
Give us an Animal Crossing rep.
Give us some sort of Animal Crossing rep out of this event.
So that we can say, hey, someone did it. It looks like we have Smub getting ready to go on stream once again. Smub having had such a commanding game earlier, which was such a treat to watch. If you missed it, go back, watch the VOD. It really was just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to end that set, too.
Yeah.
Like, just the spike.
That entire
oh
set
my
was
gosh.
electric. Was it Smub? Smub just kind of walked away.
Maybe not. Maybe he was going
Might not
back
have
on
been
stage
Smub.
to grab something. Who
But-
knows?
Yeah, might have forgotten AirPods or something, had to grab it.
Oh, here are some...
Oh, you find some upsets?
oh, we have some upsets. Yes, we
Okay,
do.
finally.
So it looks like someone under the tag, I don't know who this is. We might have to look them up on the Smashers. But
I'll check them.
Wafter White upset Alternus early on.
Oh, Wafter White.
And then Madison Turner was originally
Okay.
seeded to play Alternus, and she was seeded to lose to Alternus, but now, and Germ as well. Germ the Villager
Okay.
upset Pharaoh the Yoshi. And,
this was a crazy pool.
Yeah, so I got my wish. Germ, my Villager buddy, makes it out top 32 winner side.
Look at you. You spoke it into existence.
I spoke it into existence.
It may have already happened when you said it. I still choose to believe you spoke it into
Commentator
existence.
curse? Maybe commentator blessing?
Blessing?
Maybe.
Blessings, please?
Maybe.
Commentator blessings?
Yeah, but that's a really good situation there. Oh, but now it looks like now that Madison has lost to Germ in winner's side, Madison is now playing Alternus, who she would have played in winners, now in losers quarterfinals to make it out of
That would
pools.
have been an amazing set to watch on stream. And it looks like we have Willy here getting ready, warming up the Kazuya. We did not get to see the Kazuya during Willy's earlier set. He did stick with the carry.
You see what character he's warming up against, though. Maybe it is Smub.
It might be Smub.
Maybe it's Smub. Maybe it's Smub and Willy. Who knows?
Okay, can we find this pool? Okay, well, I don't remember which pool they were in.
Yeah, it's Smub Willy.
Smub Willy?
Just confirmed Smub Willy.
All right, that's going to be a very fun set to watch.
Yeah, really fun stuff there. I don't know, as far as like set history, how much the two of them have played. I know as far as big events go, I mean, like Arcadian, Smub couldn't do the Arcadian because of PR. Willy wasn't on the PR, so Willy competed in the Arcadian, but I'm not too positive if they've played much at bigger brackets before. Like, I don't know if they have any like Cav Clash or like Xanadu, like homecoming history at all.
I was able to pull it up. Looks like they are about 8-4 in Smub's favor. So that is about two-thirds? Yeah, 2/3 of their sets have just been Smub wins. However, there is still that other third where Willy is coming out on top here.
Yeah, and it looks like most of the sets that Willy has won have been with Kazuya. I'm seeing a potential like Kazuya Terry set that he's won. So most likely we're not gonna see Terry here is gonna be my guess, unless the Kazuya just flops somehow.
Which is hard to imagine with just how oppressive Kazuya can be as a character. With amazing shield pressure, amazing combos, that really is hard to imagine. However, from these numbers here, it is very possible.
And you know, Ridley, not necessarily being a heavy at all, still a very big body, gonna be a lot easier to combo.
Yeah, it is gonna be, this is very much a matchup of who is going to be on top here, who is truly on their game, who has their neutral, who has their advantage, who has their getting out of disadvantage, and seeing just who is going to come out on top today.
Yeah, that's going to be the big thing for Willy in this matchup, is that when he's off stage here against Smub, and Smub is doing like the typical Ridley, like ledge trapping with like fair, trying to poke, how is Willy going to be able to deal with getting out of the corner?
Absolutely. And even though Smub has these amazingly fast hitboxes, that could still be a hard thing to do. However, he is keeping Willy here amazingly in disadvantage, putting on a whole 100% in the first 30 seconds. However, Willy does still now have Rage Drive here ready to go.
Gonna go ahead and use the
just
Rage
gonna rip
Drive. Wanting to get that percentage. I'm surprised we didn't try to combo into it, but maybe the consistent damage is good here. Maybe thinking, hey, I might lose this stock before I'm able to fully utilize this.
However, he is very quickly turning this around, going with the neutral special, almost catching, but is going to catch with that F-tilt.
Yeah, and Willy.
Ooh. Oh, classic Kazuya combos. Sadly, we are not going to get it.
I get so nervous every time I watch it, but Smub able to find a back there, to even up these stocks. I never see that move spike.
It's so rare. However, Smub was just on the ledge for just a little too long.
I never see down smash actually spike. That was so crazy.
Oh, getting our grab. Are we going to continue? Ah. Kazuya is just one of those characters where you love to watch him cook. You don't want to be on the other side of it, though.
I love that laser there from Willy. It kind of sent Smub a little bit like underneath of the stage, but luckily he had the extra jumps to get back on.
Absolutely. Smub getting the side special. Oh, sadly not teching that, but still just not going to make it.
Yeah, both of those characters kind of set in places and angles where it was just impossible for both of them to not come back. Willy getting sent under the stage, Smub getting sent so far out that the up B just was not going to be sent there at the right angle.
At least as it seems. However, we are going to go into Hollow Bastion, a much smaller stage. I could imagine this is going to be quite a boon for Smub with just how big these hitboxes are.
And, you know, Willy, you know, this is still best of 3 territory, right? Like, we're not out of pools, so, you know, Smub has to make the adaptations now. There's no waiting. There's no figuring anything else out now. If Willy's able to kind of steamroll with some of these combos again, it might put Smub here in the loser's side.
If Smub wants to see Willy again, they'll both have to make it to the finals. However, this is still anyone's game. Anyone could take this right now.
Smub coming out with a couple of quick pokes there with the F-tilt, trying to cover some approaches from Willy. Willy kind of holding advantage here. Rage Drive coming online. Gonna try and rip it there, but Smub gonna punish that approach.
Yeah, whipping one of them. We still have it on the board though. Not gonna waste it too. Oh! Getting the up tilt into the up smash. Amazing job there by Willy. Still having Rage Drive.
Not anymore. Rage Drive, gone.
Commentator's curse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Willy. You had it.
Wow, really great forward airs there. You don't really get to see Kazuya have just like a bunch of, you know, air game, but every once in a while when he gets some of these like air combos that just like take people places, it's really neat to watch.
And Smub catching Willy at ledge with the side special to just take stock there with just how high a percent it was.
Willy looking for that big kick to send Smub back off stage.
Mixing up from our last game earlier where he went with the down smash, since he knew Smub was not going to fall for that again. Ooh, again? A very similar situation to that we just had in the last stock of the last game. However, both of us are going to make it back that time. However, Willy is still going to take the stock. This is looking fairly good in Willy's favor. Also, just getting Rage Drive. And is he going to make it? No, I still had a jump.
Wow. So
amazing job there by Willy. Losing Rage Drive, getting a little greedy there, but not going to get punished too hard for it.
I'm kind of surprised. Like, I know that kind of like down air, whatever you want to call it, spike. Not even down air. What is that? Is that forward air? No.
I think it's.
Is it some sort of?
It's neutral.
It's nair, right?
Yeah, I think it's nair.
But trying to go for that spike, I'm surprised we didn't just try to go for the command grab, like
just
Kazuya.
I'm taking you down with me. Even getting not quite a Rage Drive, but still getting the command grab. Not taking the stock just yet. Ooh! Punching out of shield with that up special, with a little bit of a pop off by Willy there. Willy, once again, as we said earlier, this was statistically most likely going to be Smubs to win, winning 2/3 of their sets so far. However, Willy was said, not going to let it stay 2/3.
Yeah, it was a really dominant performance there from Willy. Really had a great control of the combos, able to keep Smub in disadvantage for long periods of time. And, you know, Smub, it was going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah.
We do have some more stuff here to talk about, though. We have the Sugar Rush Rumble. This is the Sweets event, is hosting an offline regional in Winston-Salem, North Carolina from September 7th to the 8th this year, featuring MK1, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and Street Fighter Third Strike. This is their first official offline event, bringing in the Southern Sweet vibe to the FGC. Sign up at start.gg/tournament/sugar-rush-rumble. If you want the quick link for that, it is !SRR.
Absolutely. And it looks like we are getting ready for another set here with, it looks like Jade. And do you recognize that other player?
This is Chris.
Chris.
Chris, we're getting Chris back on stream now.
Chris, all right. Chris, who we opened with earlier today. Was he? Yes, he was our opener.
No, he wasn't. Was he? I don't know.
If he wasn't our opener, he was our round 2.
But I'm not too familiar with Jade. Gonna look them up here.
Yes, please do. Knowledge is everything. It can really get you far. And just to know who and how Jade plays will be tremendous for us, the viewers, to know.
Let's see here.
Let's see if I'm better than you. I can find it quicker.
I'm hoping that this is the right person. I'm seeing Fox, and then Sonic is like a secondary. If this is the right one.
That looks like a player in LA.
Okay, let's try someone else.
There are a lot of Jades.
There's a lot of Jades.
There's a lot of Jades.
We'll find out when they click on it, though.
We'll find out given time.
You know, just to talk about Chris here, I mean, we saw him here earlier, but like I said earlier, really good counter pick player here from Lynchburg.
Yeah, with an amazing repertoire of characters.
Yeah, Steve, Game & Watch, I mean, characters that are kind of like so good right now in the current meta. I mean, you have like Mia performing so well, Akala, Onin, like just these characters are kind of bracket demons for a lot of the scene.
You need to know your matchup for. There is no excuse if you don't know what you're doing.
He goes from the 3D block man to the 2D paper guy.
Just going from like, oh, the cool 3D block to 2D guy. He doesn't even know blocks exist. That's still flat to him.
Yeah, but about to see who Jade is playing.
All right.
Looks like we're seeing Steve come out.
Steve Fox. All right. This is going to be a fun little matchup to watch. With Fox's blistering speed, I have to imagine it'll be quite an easy time getting in on Jade, getting in on Chris. However, Jade is probably still going to do a fairly good job here.
Oh, wow. That fair kind of just going through like the entirety of that up smash.
And then both of us getting hit by that TNT.
Now, Fox here with this fall speed. Many people have seen it before. We all know the Twitter clip, but Chris might just be able to like walk Jade across the stage here with the jab, but Jade taking a really early lead here, getting a nice up air off the top. Oh, here we go. A nice little jab into a down smash ender there.
Absolutely. And it seems like that the LA Jade was the same Jade, if this is to be believed. So Jade clearly has quite a lot of experience here with speed and just getting in and pressuring their opponents here.
Chris gonna find an F smash, gonna kill Jade pretty early, gonna even up percentages again.
Yeah, she is definitely doing a fairly good job here. And once again, just still getting hit by Steve jab, but I believe in her. She can do it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for some tomfoolery to happen. Like,
it's not, tomfoolery is not unheard of. It is Steve. However, Jade commanding once again, just taking Chris right up to the top. She knows how to take these stocks quick and easy from the top here with the Fox.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Chris is trying to throw out an option like Anvil or anything when he's up there in that situation. But gonna again, even things right back up.
Absolutely. That I'm not even sure if I saw red, if that was untechable or not. Either way, an amazing stock there for Chris to take.
Chris not having a ton of materials here. Jade hasn't let Chris really have a lot of time to mine at all.
Absolutely not. Jade is not going to let that happen. She is going to use Fox's blistering speed. She is going to take advantage of everything she has in this matchup.
Chris throwing out those back airs here in the corner. It was a great tool here in that last set that we were able to witness on stream.
Absolutely. And here Chris is with not very many materials left. We still have our diamond tools. However, we are officially all out of our materials.
Yeah,
If
we don't
Jade wants to
even
take
have
this, she
blocks
can.
anymore. There is like no mix-ups coming in here from blocks. Like there's not going to be any kind of landing mix-ups.
Oh!
But Jade, she's going to be able to find the
Absolutely.
down air into the up smash to seal out that last stock.
She did a tremendous job using that down air, using all that pressure that she was exerting onto Chris and taking that game. That was a very commanding and very good game there for Jade.
Now, we do know one of Fox's bad matchups that Chris also happens to play. We may be getting a Game & Watch here in Game 2.
I do kind of want to see the Game & Watch, which may be controversial for some, but I like watching every single character in this game. Now let's see, sticking with the Steve.
Oh, sticking it out with the Steve. I'm kind of surprised. I know, like, a lot of notable players like Light have said that Fox Game & Watch is a really bad matchup, but I guess Chris feels confident enough here in the Steve to get it done.
Absolutely. Sometimes you just want to go with what you're most confident with and know best, even if it might not be the best matchup with your character roster. Jade doing a tremendous job here.
Sword gonna break there on the side of Chris. We are no longer able to do the jab. We might be able to hit you with a fist if we try to jab.
Ooh, with an amazing back air there to catch the minecart.
But yeah, we have no iron on deck right now. Chris is gonna have to craft some tools here in a second.
Absolutely. Going for what looked like a dash grab for some reason instead of using that wall for mining to make new tools. It was a strange choice, and it did get a punish from it. Just run up smash, who cares?
And you know, just another small thing to mention there in between that stock, not enough people do this, but just breaking the crafting table between stocks, if you're able to do that, whenever that crafting table respawns, it's forcing Steve to use more of the resources out of their inventory.
Absolutely. I believe it's 3 stone to be specific. I may be wrong there.
I think it depends on what the lowest one is. I think it uses wood first, and it uses whatever you have at the lowest point.
And Chris was finally able to take that stock there and get a lot of materials. However, this is still quite a disadvantage here. Chris has a lot of ground that they need to cover if they want to take out Jade.
Looking for that up air out of the dash attack, but not able to find it that time around.
Ooh, going for the fair there, not getting it, but that would have been an amazing spike to land and use for Chris. However, Jade is going to get the classic Fox up smash once again. So this is looking very much in Jade's favor.
Yeah, Chris, kind of weird to say, but Steve having an uphill battle right now, maybe, to get this this next stock off. Jade doing really good spacing. She's really working right around where Chris wants to be, forcing him to throw out maybe some options and then punishing after.
Absolutely. Jade has been doing a tremendous job here, just putting and outputting pressure here for Chris. And it's just one of those, going for the back air. Jade wants to end this now.
Yeah, you don't want to go to a game 3 here against Steve.
And landing that back air. Jade playing that entire match phenomenally. Amazing job by her.
Yeah, she did a really great job there at that end, being able to kind of bait out that air dodge option. So even if that up air missed, hey, now you're in like this lag from the air dodge, and I can back air you now.
Absolutely. So amazing job there by Jade, who it looks like was getting congratulated by a friend of theirs. Amazingly.
But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's probably for top 32
Are we
winners.
officially there? Wait, I could not hear that.
And then also,
Right.
yeah, it looks like
So it looks
top
like
32 is on its way. It looks like everything
Absolutely.
else is kind of getting wrapped up here off stream. Sets already being played, but yeah, fun tournament.
Yeah.
Gonna have a lot of great sets coming up here next.
Now, I am glad to have a commentator here with you, Dalton. Sadly for you, the viewers, me and Dalton are about to head off soon. Our block is over. However, you are about to be taken by the amazing and talented. Let's see who our next commentators are. Let's see. Ooh, Patch and Just Raph. My carpool's here. Two of my favorite commentators. I cannot wait to watch their VODs later, hear them later. You guys are in for a treat. You have amazing commentators here and amazing sets with the top 32 here.
Yeah.
So,
and where can they check you out if you want to see more
you can find
commentary?
me on X at Leading Luminary, except the Luminary spelled with an A because someone already took Leading Luminary. However, I am correctly Leading Luminary on TikTok, and I'm also JMCCON810 on Instagram. Have not fixed that yet.
And you can find me everywhere as Dalton Plays.
Absolutely. So we'll see you next time. I've been Leading Luminary. This has been Dalton Plays. We're signing off.
See ya.
Later.